the show! I am Wolfie Bane, your evil GM for today, and we are back with Geddon, the Centre of Magic D&D 5-ish campaign. And they're all here. We have not got a smith today because obligations, apparently. I don't remember the reasoning. I'm just going to go with obligations.
Yeah, obligations.
So we have the four other members of the party here. And we are going to have a grand old time today. So, why don't we do some rolls off? Bob, say something.
Something.
Zara, say something.
Something.
Yay. Cav, say something.
Something.
Nice. And Steph, say something.
Oh.
That was just a noise.
That was Eleni.
Ah!
She's attached herself and is on my head somewhere.
Yeah, it was just that.
There she is.
There we are. Hey, lady.
Perfect timing, though.
It was, yeah. See, Lady knows how to follow just the, yep, just do it. So, for as far as the party's members know, Zaria was asleep. Linus was doing awesome anime shit. Basically what you guys wanted last session, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you weren't able to make it. So, instead of a recap, we'll just go hard in. Right. So, yeah. Zariel, you are waking up inside the cart. Thing. You had a nap.
Thing.
You had a nap.
There's a big hole in the side, by the way.
Oh yeah, there's a big fucking hole in the side.
Lovely thing to say about my cart.
And there's also blood everywhere, I think. And yeah, there's blood everywhere. Maybe an arm or a leg or something. And the only other person in the cart with you is Dixie. Okay. And for Linus, you have been just awesome, like beheading people. You just leapt, as I say, you leapt right into the midst of those bunch of bandits. You were just cutting off heads, chopping bits to pieces. To the backs, like side of you, because you went to the front of the cart. There was just a big explosion at one point. Obviously, the other side, it was a big shower of rocks and things. You just assume Smith's doing something. You're getting quite hurt by a lot of the bandits. Like, they do hit fucking hard, but you're regenerating most of it, so you're doing alright. And then at one point, the Yule, the random person that you guys picked up, walks up with you and starts just smashing a bunch of people to pieces with their bare hands. And it all gets cleared up fairly quickly. And there's a lot of dead bodies. Like, a lot of dead bodies. There's like 200 bandits. And yeah, it's all quieting down. What do the pair of you do?
Huh. Where's everyone else? What's happened?
Yeah, you assume they're around.
Well, yeah. I think I'll probably look around to see where everyone else is.
Okay. Okay, what is Zariel gonna do as well? Linus, roll me a perception check, please. You don't notice anything! There's just bodies everywhere!
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
That's bad.
That's a good start!
yeah.
That's a good start to this session.
I'm blood crazed. Okay.
Yeah. You're looking for more enemies to stab and shoot and eat, possibly. Your technicals are still out, by the way. You're in full active mode right now. Zariel, what do you do? This is Linus is looking around for people to stab and possibly loot.
I thought I was just waking up.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. You're waking up in the cart. That's what you saw or what I described around you. What do you do?
I stretch and yawn. And it's making me tired, actually.
That's convincing.
And
rub my eyes and take out some lembas bread and have a nibble.
Okay, you're just gonna have a snack while sitting in bed.
Just a little snack. Takes me a while to wake up, you know.
Yeah, I get that. So, with that, Linus, what do you want to do? You've seen there's a lot of bodies here.
Yeah, well, I guess my next thought would probably be like, well, whilst I can't see any of the other party members, maybe I can spot some loot or pouches of gold lying around on all these dead bodies somewhere.
Okay,
But I
roll
guess
me.
we'll try another one.
Yeah, roll me some
Rob
investigation
dead
this time.
people, that's so bad.
They started
Hey,
it.
they tried to kill us.
Yeah. 19. Okay. There's a lot of bandits and a 19. What would you get for that? Okay. You would find. Roll me. Honestly, yeah. Roll me. Let's go with. The 19's pretty good. 4d12.
4d12.
Stop it, Bob! For fuck's sake!
Sorry.
27. You find 27 still, like, functional axes from them. They fucking hurt when they hit you. Like, they were nasty. And these guys knew how to fight. They were, like, kind of crazy types. But yeah, you find 27 perfectly working axes still. Most of the rest are just damaged. Or, like, broken or just beyond repair. So roll me... Let's go with as well for that. Yeah, 5d10. Roll me now. Okay. You find 23 units of basically just magical scrap. Which is enough that you can gather from the other broken weapons, essentially. Which you can use, you can have Smith make into something. It's like it's decent metal. So, did these guys have armor? I think they did. It's not important. It's nothing too special. Yeah, there's a bunch of just random scrap kind of. It's okay armor, nothing too important or shiny. Now though, there were a lot of them. Do roll me 3d20 though, as well. Okay. Wow.
These are good rolls, man.
Yeah, you find apparently between the entire amount of bandits, 13 gold.
No wonder they tried to kill 4 of us for money, you know?
Between 200 or so bandits, or at least the
I'm just gonna like search through them, muttering, and after I find it, just be like, pathetic bastards.
Not worth shit.
Just one copper here, a silver there.
Yeah.
Eventually, if you
I imagine, to be honest, with the small amount of gold on them, you get 13 gold and go, it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah. Just like, what a piss take, poor excuse of a gang.
You just stop searching them for gold because they've evidently not got a lot on them.
Nope.
You do find enough rations for about 2 weeks, though, as well.
Cool.
And roll me another investigation. 15? Okay, I'll take that. You also find several, like, scraps of cloth or just bits and pieces. They're just indications, which have that same, like, bull head with a bleeding mouth insignia on them. You find a few on just various people,
Cool.
essentially. Okay, that is basically all the loot you find. So what do you do now?
I guess I'll head to the cart and
Yeah, just head around the car.
see what's walk around the cart and then check inside.
Okay, you see Zariel eating and waking up, and Trashrak, why don't you go what they see out the back? Yule is standing next to you, by the way, as is, I believe, Smith.
What?
What do they see? Linus is walking around the cart. What does he see? Yule and
Oh.
Smith are stood next to you.
Yeah, so I have just finished burying the seed.
Mhm.
And whatever water I found, I've watered it, just finished off the burial rites, and I'm just gonna get up and walk back to the cart. Just not saying anything, looking kinda upset.
Yeah. Smith like looks down a bit as well. All of his head's looking kind of down. And then he just turns and walks back to the car, as does Yule. Still with her blindfold on.
I am confused. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Waiting for it to click.
Yeah.
Has he not asked for?
Shh.
You shush.
I'll say it's just to use then.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the cart, grab whatever spider silk we have left, and I'm gonna try and patch the hole with the silk.
Yeah, fair enough. Make me a basically tailoring check. It'd be with advantage because I'll say Smith will help you.
What stat does my tailoring go against, by the way?
With this one, because it varies depending on what the task
Yeah.
actually is. This one, let's go just a strength one. Let's go with a strength one for this. 'Cause it's kind of like a bit of work for it.
Oh, I did not do advantage on that.
Yeah, roll again.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
that's better.
That's much better. Yeah, you patch the hole fine. It actually looks slightly better than it did originally, honestly. With you and Smith working together, like he's helping with some like woodwork and things, so like you're just sticking it in right nicely. And it sits quite well. Okay, and Linus, behind the cart where they've walked away from, there's like a little stone in the ground with some words on it, and a little tiniest sprout of like a little tree.
What did I miss? What's happened? All I remember is slaughtering.
You went into a blood craze.
Is anybody here? Am I alone?
No, like Trash Rack, Yule, and Smith just all got into the cart.
Where's the elf?
Roll me perception. Yeah, you don't see the elf anywhere. By the way, Trash Rack, what did you do with the armor?
Oh, the armor, Smith took it, so I imagine he's probably put it on the cart, because he'll probably try to repair it and stuff.
Yeah, okay, so Smith was carrying like a bit of Actually,
Yeah.
roll me an
And-
insight check, Linus.
Yeah, any items, I know Smith picked them up.
You
Yeah, I'm
feel
good at
this
that.
tension and sadness, but you can't quite click why, and you can't see the elf anywhere.
Zariel, what's happened while you've been in this cart?
What?
Zariel's blurrily looking at you with a mouthful
I-
of bread.
Want some bread? Want some bread?
I've gone insane.
You want some bread? Have some bread. Have
Why
some
not at this
bread.
rate? Why not?
Hey.
You have some bread. It's
I'm just gonna sit down and eat some bread.
Honey loaf. Is it honey loaf?
honey cake, basically, yeah.
Whatever.
It's
some
basically, yeah.
bread. Have a bite!
I'm
He is-
eating it.
He is eating it.
Very forceful.
What the fuck? This isn't real life when I've refused to have something.
Eat it! You will eat the very tasty travel rations and you will enjoy them.
Yeah.
You do see, like, on one of the tables, I'll keep that, 21. Just
There are
in
tables
There's tables. There's a fucking huge car.
in the cart.
Yes.
Oh,
It wa-
I was
it was a
imagining one of those
workshop.
like war wagons with like the canvas hoods, you know?
No,
Oh.
no, it was.
I
It
was
was
thinking the same as well.
No, it was more.
Yeah.
It's more like a proper. You know the.
We turned it into a boat, didn't we?
You did turn it into
Yeah.
a boat, then Smith
It's pretty
expanded it
big.
further. Like it's a big fucking thing. Imagine the base was kind of like one of those burger vans that you see like in town, essentially.
See, I thought it was like one of the carts that you start off Skyrim in at the start initially.
No, it's much bigger
No.
than that. It's
Like a
much-
basic one.
Nah, it would be like
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 you said.
starting out, it would have probably been about like twice the size of one of those like burger vans that you get.
Mhm.
'Cause it's more of a
Does it-
merchandise shop.
Yeah.
But then it got much bigger, so it's like it's actually like one of those. Honestly, about now it'd probably be similar in size to like one of those pop-up fair like houses.
Mm.
It's pretty sizable. So it requires 3 fairly large animals to pull it, with a mechanism.
Crash is gonna. Is everyone back on the cart yet?
Everyone is back in the cart, yes.
Cool.
Smith has just put like the armor
Yeah,
and the sword and things on one of the tables.
I'm just gonna look at Linus, and be like, we should get going before these corpses attract all the animals.
Where's the elf?
He's dead. Let's get going.
What? That's out of character. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah, are you hearing this?
What?
Nope, she didn't.
Right.
What? I missed. Oh, damn it! Just the second I pick up my phone.
The
Yeah.
elf is dead.
Who's dead?
The elf.
Shadow Elf is dead.
Who? No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's
You
not.
need to get going.
What do you mean he's dead?
Roll me a
Okay.
perception
Okay.
check, Zariel.
We'll move and we'll talk about this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Zariel.
what do you mean he's dead?
Zariel.
Perception check.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
What do you mean he's dead?
Okay, you look at one of the table that Smith just put a bunch of stuff on. You see Shadow Elf's armor battered to all hell, like rent and basically torn apart.
Yeah.
And the sword is there, like slightly bent. Not broken, but it's slightly bent. Yeah.
Are you sure he's dead?
Yeah, he's gone.
Why?
He died pretty much saving our lives.
What happened? Wait, am I supposed to know this? Oh my god, I forgot to watch it. Whoops.
No, actually,
No.
that was the
No, that's
intention.
good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were planning for this.
I was so busy fighting.
Mhm.
I've got
Yeah.
no idea.
I don't know what I was doing. Apparently, I was asleep.
You were asleep. You passed out.
I passed out. In classic me fashion. What happened, guys?
Smith's just like working. He's just doing something. He's not talking.
Is someone going to tell me what happened?
Are we moving, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Are
Uh,
we just leaving him behind?
There's nothing
It wasn't a
Left.
body.
left.
Are we leaving the wisps behind?
It wasn't wisps.
Nothing.
You know that acorn? Yeah, he was carrying. I buried that,
Aww.
so maybe that'll grow.
Shall we take his
you know.
sword?
Yeah, it's on the table. I think Smith wants to fix it.
Let's fix it. Oh.
Apparently, it's some draw door thing. They take all the armor and weapons and meh.
Loot the body. Basically.
He's really dead.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's
Fuck.
gone.
There was a rather large explosion. So, yes. Says
Okay,
you're-
I'm gonna go and sit and cry in the corner then.
That's fair. Aw,
Uh,
your
I
little
really need to
fox.
grab myself some dinner, by the way. I can smell it.
Yeah.
It's there. It
Yep.
smells so good. I need to eat.
I had some food before this. Yeah, your little fox pet comes and tries to comfort you. Zariel.
sad. Oh my god, a moth. Sorry.
In game, you get attacked by a moth. Roll initiative.
Oh look, I stamped on it.
Well, you win.
I do.
Roll attack.
Shadow Elf. Oh, roll attack. Can I really? Okay.
Why not?
Attack. Where is attack?
It'd be your claws.
Oh, right. I just... How do I do that?
Click it.
I am clicking it. Why does this never work for me?
It does. Look at the center of the screen. It has something popped up that says like confirm attack or something like that.
No.
Minimize your character sheet for a second.
Okay, alright, let me click cat. Huh. Okay. No. There's nothing there.
Right.
Is this because I'm on a Mac?
Probably.
Oh. Well, let me roll something else and pretend it's attack.
Yeah, just roll. Shoot it. I don't care. Just do something.
Okay, I'm gonna press a spell.
Just do not fireball the cart. Is my request.
Okay, I'm gonna click this one.
This joke got really out of hand. I mean, I'll take that. Chromatic orbit. It's dead. If you don't nat one, essentially.
Nice.
Roll a d20. / roll 1d20. There you go.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
killed them all.
Listen, I remember that stuff.
Hey, I'll
okay,
take
we've
that.
been
You
playing
can't
for
do an
over a
attack,
year.
which is simpler. Well, I'll take it. You kill the moth, it explodes.
Good. That's for Shadow Elf.
Alright, Trash Rack desperately needs to have a long rest. So,
Yeah.
yeah, she is just going to sleep.
Yep, you're just gonna curl up
Yeah,
in your little potato bag.
yeah. Just let me know if it gets disturbed.
Yeah, sure. You should be fine, but you never know.
Yeah.
Linus.
Le-
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Yeah, carry on there first. Stuff.
I was just going to say, let me know when I can click the long rest button.
Yeah. Yeah, Linus, roll me a handling check for the cart. A driving. Basically.
Yeah.
This one will be... I'll let you pick...
Oh,
This is not going well today.
No, you
I
hear
crash and blow up the whole car.
it explodes. You hear a crunch and the cart stops moving.
mm.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm gonna take a look at this cart.
Okay, you get out of the cart. One of the bodies has like clogged up one of your wheels and is just stopping it from moving.
I'm going to try and just wrench it free disgustingly.
Roll me athletics. There we go. You managed to pull the corpse out of the wheels of your cart and just like toss it to the side.
Right, let's get moving again, shall we?
And you continue on. And roll. I'm gonna roll a dice to see if something happens. If I can get the dice bag open. Surprisingly challenging for once. What the fuck?
It's okay, Rain. I believe in you.
I don't.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you for someone believes me. There we go. Got it open.
Hooray.
Okay. It's a relatively undisturbed, just resty day. Steph, you get a long rest. And anyone else who wants one.
Well, I guess I'll have another one.
Good.
Yeah,
I was getting close
my
to being exhausted.
I know you were. Right, now, what would everybody like to do?
What, aren't we sleeping?
You just have. It's the
Oh.
next day.
I'm going to do my annoying screamy meditation thing.
Okay. Roll me. What the fuck was it? I don't even remember the rolls.
Neither do I.
I just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Wisdom, con, and something else, I believe.
I know, but it was actual checks for a few of it as well. I just got reminded of a fucking flyer at LT. Jesus. Um. Can't find it, so fuck it. Roll me insight, I guess.
Cool. I think it was insight.
I think it was insight, but I'm not 100% because I think it was insight and then something else and then something else. So
Do I not get advantage because I've done this so many times now?
no.
Damn. No, don't ask, don't get.
Yeah. True.
Oh, nice.
Hey, didn't need it. Turns out. Okay, now roll me a con save with advantage. Nice. Okay, once again, you are in abject screaming agony. But roll me a wisdom save with disadvantage now.
See, this is where I fail. Yep.
6. You feel overwhelming power. It feels stronger than it did previously. And it hurts more. A lot more.
Do I not see the girl?
You do not. But
Not
you
this
do
time.
kind of see a form.
Cool.
Very close.
Oh.
Like they're very nearby, it feels like. Or they're like just close to you. Maybe you're getting closer to the item, possibly. Or maybe
Cool.
you're actually getting somewhere with looking at it so much.
Nice.
But you don't actually can make out much. It's like a person made of flames, as far as
Yeah.
I can tell.
Cool.
So slightly different. For the rest of you, Trash Rack wakes up, has a bit of a stretch, does some like morning routine, and then does once again just sits there for about 5 minutes and starts rolling around the floor and screaming.
Yeah. Normal stuff.
Give me one moment. Okay. So yeah, once again, Trash Rack is screaming. Is anyone going to help them? Yours looking at you go, or like indicating in your kind of directions go, are they okay? Anyone?
I'm driving.
Is this normal then? No one's reacting. Should I?
Ariel, you helped her last time.
Aww. What's...
Why do you
Right.
sound so disgruntled?
I'm having a hard day.
Went badly last time, didn't it?
No, it went
You
well.
actually
I
went really
saved
well
you.
last time.
What the
Okay.
hell? You can't even remember. Why should I bother saving you?
It was a long time ago.
It was
I
a
can't
long
Oh my
remember
god, it
what
was like
day
2
it
months
is.
ago. Fine, alright, I'll save you, for God's sake. Okay, so what's her situation now? Her meditation is what? Ensnaring her mind once more.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay, well, last time there were loads of flames and she was all on fire and stuff. Has that also happened?
She wasn't physically on fire. You went into her mind last time. But if you do actually touch her, she is scalding hot to the touch, as if you were touching a kettle.
Oh, she's probably on fire again. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna. Sorry if I sound out of breath.
You do, yeah.
I'm going to do. I'm gonna go into her mind again.
You gotta say it.
I'm saying it
coming
quietly.
in.
Everyone roll me perception check. Not you, Steph, you're having a moment.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Zariel, you get advantage.
Oh, okay, wait, let me reroll. Oh, but that was 23.
Yeah. It was
It's true. What that thing doing?
I mean, if my 23 roll is better, then we'll just take that.
Oh, you do,
Okay,
yeah, that's
it was
exactly, that's how
23.
advantage works.
Yeah.
Okay, you hear what Bob said.
What did Bob say?
It's true. What that thing doing?
What?
You hear that in the cart with you.
I don't understand that.
Did you just say that?
What is going on?
That's perfectly fine reaction to that.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
trying to drive a cart here.
I'm quite confused.
You're confused. You just look around. Roll me a sight-based perception check, Zariel. Bob, roll stealth, I guess.
Okay.
If you want to be sneaky, with advantage because I know what you're doing.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, look, another 23. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Bob, see what? Zariel sees you. Describe what you look like.
I see you.
You see, currently a tiny-sized arachnid
Person.
person
Good.
up in the top corner of the cart, watching you guys.
It's Webwood.
What the hell are you on about?
Bloke. How dare you?
It's truth, guy. I'm not Webwood. Who the hell is that?
Oh my god, it's a Cockney chimney sweep.
No.
Australia.
I'm
Close.
just fucking very bad at the accent right now.
Oh god. Yeah,
Very
that was
bad at
awful.
Australian
I'm very
accent.
sorry. That was awful.
Yes.
I'm
I
shocked.
admit.
They're not actually Australian. It's a perfectly normal accent from where they're coming from.
Where are you from?
Well,
Ew.
what?
Wow, harsh.
What? You see me? What? Oh,
Yes,
crap.
I see you. I can speak to you.
Go for him.
Yeah.
Did he just
Yes, there's no point.
They suddenly standing in front of you is about, how tall are you for an arachne? Because you're pretty big, right? Because arachne just are large, are pretty big, just generally. So you'd be what, 7 feet tall, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 7 foot, big spider abdomen, humanoid like upper torso, kind of like a centaur, imagine, but spider. They're an arachne. You've seen arachne before.
It's true.
I don't know what your actual features look like, Bob. So
Uh,
describe that.
Oh,
mostly sort of dark blacks and browns and sort of mostly wearing just basic sort of no actual armor because
Yes.
you know what class I am.
Yep.
I have no armor.
No armor, just normal clothes.
I'm just holding the axe. I've got the bag with my stuff stored somewhere in this cart somewhere right now because
Yeah,
obviously
imagine you'd be back
it
up
doesn't
with you.
shrink with me. Well, it's been a while. I've been observing you for a while.
now you sound like a cowboy.
I can't really nail down the
Southern
accent.
gentleman.
Look, Bob can't do a consistent accent. We'll leave it at that. It's good enough. Don't worry, Bob. Keep going.
You should have not noticed me before.
Oh my.
I've been here for a while studying that thing. Pointing at Smith.
Huh?
Right.
What kind of creature is he? I love me some. I love creatures, and I'm studying all of them. And Dude, stop pulling like that. They don't like that. Pointing at Linus.
Say again, sorry.
There's a
I
giant
can't take
spike.
this seriously. Listen to that accent.
There's a
I
spike.
can't.
Just don't go with it, Bob. Keep going.
Yeah.
You got this.
Well,
Yeah, but Linus, there is suddenly another person just in the back. You also I thought they were one of your compatriots.
Who's in the cart?
no, not me. I'm here studying animals. They, and whatever that one is.
I'm human.
Oh. Scratch off this whole page. No.
Just tears page out of large book, scrunches it up, throws out window.
Wow, that was a whole damn research wasted.
Who the hell are you?
Tree Ergwin.
Okay.
Can you repeat
Monster
that?
Hunter.
Can you repeat that, please?
Tree Ergwin.
Okay.
Monster Hunter.
Steve Owen.
Name is
Oh, a monster
Tree.
hunter.
Tree
Tree-
Ergwin.
Tree Ergwin.
Tree.
Monster hunter.
Tree. Like shriek.
Tree.
Tree Ergwin. Yeah. I'm a monster hunter. I'm hunting all the different species. I got this book and I want to make sure that it's accurate.
Now you sound like an old man without any teeth.
They hold up a large, tome. Fairly ornate, honestly. Looks possibly partially eaten and a little bit singed and a little bit, waterlogged. But it's, just a nice, solid tome kind of book.
I mean,
What language would it actually have been in?
the ones I have.
Yeah, the ones you have. Which ones? What language would it have been written in? Do you think? Probably in Drawdor, because it'd be Drawdor or Edru, which is like that. So it'd have
Draconic. And
no, it's not, because remember, Draconic's part of a language, not a full language.
I've got Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Yeah, it'd be Drawdor. It'd be in Common, but it'd be in a weird fucking style of it, of people that don't write much down very often. And it would basically say, I believe it's Alora Monsters Almanac or something like that, isn't it? Isn't that the name of the item?
Yeah.
Just on the front. By, and it's got written as someone's name, but there's teeth marks through it, so you can't read who it's by.
Well, I've been with you since you were near that big mega tiger.
You're the monster expert. You definitely know it was a mega tiger.
I mean, I thought I'd discovered new species and I was ready to take great notes, but apparently you're just some weird mutated human.
Yeah, I get that a
Stop
lot.
screaming yet.
No,
Why is your companion screaming all the time? I mean, it's distracting times.
Oh, sorry. Don't fix that.
And just scuttles up to beside Linus and said, "That's not the way you get the beasties to do what you want. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about."
What's wrong with what we were doing?
Well, if you want to get there, make them go faster, you just need to do. And I'd tell them the tips on how to make the thing go faster.
yep. And your ability basically means that just works. So. Yeah, it's
I see.
actually it's working. They're going quite a bit faster actually.
And I pet one of them.
Which one?
Which one's usually at the back?
I believe the Griff is at the back. It's the smallest.
Hmm.
To be the back middle.
Just pet them right here. That's a good. It's a good griff.
I believe the Griff's
And-
the male.
See, Master Tree.
Master tree. Never been called master of anything.
Well, every place has its time for manners. Although the mood is somber at this time.
Yeah, I think your friend going kaboom was a bit of a
Party pooper.
yeah. What was he? He looked like he had an elven shape, but he looked like a bit of a ghost.
He was made out of shadow.
I think he was an elf. He was just weird. I think it's just Smith's response, really.
I was gonna say Smith could offer the most insight, but
That's why he's just an elf, but weird. I think would be Smith's response, right?
Yeah.
But I have been noticing some of your conversations. You're looking a handsome big beastie.
Zariel, roll me a medicine check. Zara!
I'm here.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, your mic isn't unmuted properly. Lift it up and down again.
Beep beep.
Yeah, now.
Oh, sorry. Technical issues.
You try to help Trash Rack, and Trash Rack, roll me an attack.
Oh, don't attack me, for God's sake.
Steph?
Huh? What?
Attack roll, please.
She's dead.
Oh. Why?
Just do it.
Do I have to
You're
do?
gonna attack me.
However you would like.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to save you, and you're gonna kill me.
Sorry.
So rude.
Oh, I've still got disadvantage on. Whoops.
Yeah, you don't have disadvantage, so that would be 23.
Sorry.
Zara, does 23 hit?
Sorry.
Ouch.
Well, the rage damage won't be there.
You wouldn't be raging them. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you just get clocked around the face by Trash Rack.
True.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Jack. That's really fucking nice.
It's true, they are ornery.
They're just like thrashing about violently, screaming.
Oh well. I tried.
You did.
Should I try again? I guess I should try again, right?
You can if you like.
What
Trying
friends
to eat
do,
that
right?
fidget spinner.
Okay, I try
Sorry.
again, I guess. Put me in her mind.
It's just not connecting for some reason. Roll medicine.
What's going on?
Just roll medicine.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I have to roll medicine.
Again, yes.
Oh. Coming. Boop. Here we go. Yeah!
Funny. Nice. You basically just go, well, that's not working properly. I know. You just get a bucket of water out with some ice in it and just pour it over Trash Rack, and they calm down, honestly.
Oh, cool.
A huge
Yay.
wave of steam falls off of them.
Truth, man. That's a bit cruel.
What? I just hear
Well,
that.
Yeah, you wake up and you're soaked and steaming. I'd say you're cold as well, but honestly you're not feeling that cold, actually. You're just soaked.
Look
And I
like a wet-
turn and there's this
Spider
centaur
thing.
spider.
Yeah.
Look like a wet cat.
And
Who
Zariel
the hell
holding,
is that?
and Zariel holding a bucket.
Yeah. That is,
Yeah, and
that's
I'm telling
fine.
you, this is the last time. If you meditate like that one more time, I'm going to push you off the car or the boat or the spaceship or whatever we're riding.
You look up
It's a
at
spaceship.
You look at Zariel, she's got a black eye.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
But I'm gonna do it again, and you know I will.
No, because I'm
Yes.
going to bind you every night. Every morning, I won't let you go.
Is this always
until-
like this?
Now, who the hell is that?
Oh, this
Treat
guy.
Ergwin.
He's a spider catcher, monster hunter. I don't know. He said something.
Spider catcher.
Not spider catcher.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna look at his shoulder.
Yeah, nothing
What
on
are
him.
you looking for? Oi, get off! Dude, mate. That's a bit rude.
Yeah, nothing on him.
Oh,
No mark.
What? You think I'm like you with that bloody mark?
I think you should go.
Why?
You know, because at least the one over there who's really nice and also saved our ass.
Which
yeah,
one?
I can't remember her name.
You point at either Dixie or Yule, the two other NPCs you've got with
Yeah,
Who's your?
Yule.
Yule, because Dixie is part of the party. She just counts.
Hey.
Yule.
Who's
Yeah,
your?
She
we-
waves. The blind girl that you picked up.
Who?
Yeah.
The hitchhiker.
Who?
Yeah, we
Uh,
picked the
yeah, but-
hitchhiker. Did you
You were
forget?
there for that, Zara.
You were there for
Who?
that one. Yo.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
one that we couldn't look at sort of properly.
The
a bit.
weird, the one who looks kind of weird, bit blurry to look at, got
Yeah.
a blindfold
No.
on, but apparently can see perfectly fine.
Uh-huh.
No.
Not ringing any bells. Okay.
Nope. Sorry, she's clearly not a memorable person.
Yeah. The girl who exploded
dear.
5 people in front of you.
The one that
Smith
Smith got obsessed over.
She did what?
Smith got obsessed over what being their weapon.
No, I just don't remember this. Sorry.
You probably just zoned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. For what,
Yeah.
like 45 minutes?
Yeah, possible.
I don't know.
It happens.
Are you sure this didn't happen last time when I
Yes.
wasn't around?
100% it didn't happen last time.
I mean, it was ages ago.
It was
so-
like, what, 4 weeks ago?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good time.
that's ages.
Mhm.
Anyway, that one we've offered a lift, and all is cool, and she's
She
really
waves.
cool.
Mhm.
Don't know who you are. Get off.
Rude, I've been with you for a while. You never noticed.
I just assumed they were part of your party, honestly. They were just living up in your rafters since I got here. That's Yule, by the way.
Well, if you really don't want me here, I won't tell you where the beasties are and
You
what.
can stay.
What beasties?
Beasties.
The
Do
beast-
you know the monsters that you said you need to kill? And partly you gotta do it to get rid of that bloody
the
thing on your arm.
sandworms or whatever.
Yeah, but we can ask other people about that. You've just.
Yeah, this guy's really
Right.
annoying me.
I like this guy. He sounds.
Are
like an
you a
idiot.
guy? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're a
Arachnid.
you're a different species. I can't always tell.
I'm just a xenobiologist. Like studying animals, and you seem to be going near a lot of animals, and
I think it's an archaeobiologist, not xenobiologist.
whatever kind of biologist.
Yeah,
Right.
xenobiologist is an
Biologist.
alien biologist, and they're not after
Arca-
aliens.
Archaeobiologist.
Yeah, I go,
Or a magibiologist.
Can we call you Archimedes?
no,
Well, his name was Tree.
scree,
Sri Irvine.
Ergwin.
Whatever.
I think
Steve
Sri
Irwin.
Irvine is actually a person, something, actually.
Mm.
Listen, guy. Your name is Archimedes. If you want to roll with us,
Who is Archimedes?
Okay, then I'll just
he's
kill
on the
you.
sword in the stone.
I'll call you
No,
Windy
it's not.
Cat then.
He's not from the Sword of the Stone.
No,
Yes, he is.
Archimedes.
Archimedes is the owl. What's wrong with you, man? He's Merlin's owl.
Oh, no, but the moment anyone would say Archimedes, you would immediately think of the actual
the actual
scientist,
person,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, him as
Not
well.
the
But
owl.
obviously I was thinking
More
of Sword in the
importantly,
Stone.
he's the owl in Sword of the Stone, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's really important for me. Okay.
Oh no.
Stop ruining my immersion.
You are ruining
Anyway.
immersion.
Okay,
No,
Magdalene.
This guy doesn't
I-
exist.
I heard Scree say something about killing us. Excuse me, what?
What? What are you
Oh.
on about? There's nothing of the sort. I'm not. I'm quite mostly a pacifist.
Mostly.
Mostly.
You,
Yeah, well, you need to fight some of the beasties back, or otherwise you'll just get eaten.
you
Common
look,
sense.
you look,
We have no need for pacifism here. Okay, you can leave now.
We're strictly violence first.
Oh,
thinking
Lainey!
second.
Why are you under my desk?
Island.
Ah.
they start
Oh.
noting down in the book again.
Not always intentional, but you know,
Well,
sort of
if
follows
you,
us.
I kind of know most of the strengths and weaknesses of some of these critters you're going after, but if you don't want my information, well, I mean, I can go off and find it and study them myself, but it would have been nice to have someone to help
It would have
study
been
these.
nice if you hadn't have just jumped in here and been hidden here, apparently for weeks.
I mean, he's a Spider-Man, right?
I've been talking to you for a while, but you don't seem to understand my native tongue, and some of you just thought it was some weird wind.
I'm sure we have an item that lets us understand
Don't worry,
spice.
there's been-
I do.
Yeah.
During Zario's nap, we heard plenty of weird wind.
That's so rude. Excuse me. Cap, keep our real life out of this.
What?
Wow, Zara. That's
Well, I didn't say anything,
I don't think
Zara.
they
You
said.
just gave
I
them all
don't
the
think they
intro.
said that anything. Yeah.
Baiting myself out.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You did, probably.
It's hilarious.
But yeah,
everyone farts, guys. It's
For
natural.
reference, would
Natural
everybody
gases.
here like to make me an intelligence check? Not
No.
you, Bob.
Not
Okay.
really. Can
Just
someone
a
roll
check.
one for me?
Just a check.
Okay.
See, that's why I didn't want to.
Linus, you black out for forgetfulness. You forget
I
how
just-
to breathe for a
I
moment.
just have a
and pass
nap.
Out.
Come on, Zara, you're the only one who
Sorry,
can do it.
you need to
Okay,
literally
hang on.
roll
Trash
above
passes
a
out as
2.
well.
The
Yeah.
trash rack
I'm
didn't
coming.
pass out. They're just normally like this.
I'm like 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Are
3?
we doing intelligent?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm.
I really hope
kind
you
of
fail
not.
it as well. It'll be hilarious.
If you also get a fucking 2.
Is this a saving throw?
No, just a
No,
check.
just
Just check.
click
Just
intelligence.
Where is
Intelligence.
it? Where is that?
Click
On the left.
On
intelligence.
the word intelligence.
That.
Oh, there it is. Does it really matter which one I click?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, does it?
Sometimes you
Does-
might have modifiers for intelligence saves. Or
Can
just
I
saves.
have advantage because I'm a princess and I go up on
No, because you're not that intelligent.
No.
Lainey, why are
For
your
fuck's
feet on my
sake.
keyboard?
I knew it.
Not only was it a 2, it was also a natural 1.
Stupid.
You
Okay,
all...
so we have to get rid of this guy. He makes us stupid.
Apparently. What the fuck, guys? Give me a moment.
We've all just killed ourselves.
Uh,
No, I think what's going to happen, I'm going to rage and attack the guy.
One moment.
Sorry,
They all
Bob. I'm
chose
just
violence.
playing my character.
they all chose violence.
Let's see.
Thank God, I'll take it. Smith rolled a 7 of the DC 4. Thank God. If I rolled another 2 with Smith, I'm sorry, Bob. That's all I could do. That was Smith, by the way. That was like,
Hmm.
oh, I remember that.
Remember what?
I was hearing some voices. I
Oh
just
my
assumed
God,
it was
my
one of my
phone.
other heads.
Shit.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know
He
what- I don't
didn't
know what's
ask.
I almost slipped and died, but anyway, BRB.
Yeah, you.
You never asked if you could be here and eat our food.
I was studying him because I thought he was another critter. I didn't want to.
You could have asked. But instead,
I
you've
did,
been here
but you
for
just-
weeks.
I
You
did,
didn't
but I
help
was-
in any of the fights. You could have helped save Shadow Elf. Get out. Getting upset now.
Fine. You like that?
I'm so sorry.
if you
I
can
am
get-
just playing my character.
If you can get there faster than I can.
Yeah, fair play. Actually.
We have a cart.
He's just
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. Let's have a race then.
I'm not. I actually today's not a good day for a race. I'm feeling a bit unwell, and driving is rather exhausting.
You just don't have my natural knack of knowing where to go and how to get around here.
Probably not. I'm just gonna let the raccoon do the decision making around here.
That's always a bad idea.
Today's a chill day.
The one with who's keeps on making themselves suffer a headache every now and then.
Also,
Yeah,
first
I
thing-
don't know.
Reasons.
Also,
Jeez.
You keep out of it.
Okay.
so I can imagine it's like Smith's also like, yeah, we can let him stay. There's nothing wrong with it. So Cory's actually 2-on-2. I'm basically giving it. I actually had a thought of what would Smith actually say in this.
He'd be like, "Can we weaponize him in future?"
Yeah, I think Smith wouldn't actually care. He'd be like, "Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That's what I
Just
mean.
don't
I'm
eat
not
that,"
fussed.
and point to his weird tentacle mess
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why
if
I
he
think
has
Smith
one
would
left.
be on side of letting him stay.
Oh, Laney.
Also, Smith would be noticing the weird axe I have.
He would, actually.
I think
I'm gonna
definitely
let that
someone.
be. I'm gonna let that be a later thing. But yeah, Smith does notice your axe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, plus, my natural magic allows me to shrink and grow, and I can do it on you too. Get in some of these tighter spots that you seem to be getting yourselves into.
Oh, that's cool. Could combine that with my invisibility.
You can be a giant and invisible.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, I like this guy's powers. I say we keep him.
You're on side now. Has anyone seen League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the movie?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I'm just getting a flashback to the point where Sean Connery's character, Quatermain, is talking to Tom Sawyer, and Tom Sawyer's like, "If you like the gun, I've got a spare. You're in."
Kane.
Fine, whatever. At least he can make himself small and live in the rafters.
Okay, but you sure you don't want any of the information on some of these creatures?
Well, yeah, that's why you're staying, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you know, we want it, but we probably want it at a
Can I make a
relevant time.
perception
Like,
check to see if there's something out and about? Like
Not
any
just an
creatures?
animal, just a creature.
Yeah.
Sure. Probably perception.
look, there's a crow.
You'll find something. What's around? I'm gonna basically just roll on the random encounter table to see what's there.
Oh, I've got a specific thing. An idea of something.
Nah, I've got to roll on what would actually be in the area.
Okay.
um,
Preferably something small.
More cats
No,
everywhere.
just-
We're surrounded.
It's a field of cats. No, it would actually be. You'd catch sight of something, Bob. It would be one of like the small hillocks that's just in an area. But you, with your 24 perception check, actually notice that it's actually moving.
Something big.
Very. It's
An ass.
a hill just got up and started moving. You
I
do
see.
recognise the animal. They're just a normal animal in the area. They're usually quite peaceful. But they're very big. As you might
What
imagine.
animal is it?
It is a... It's literally called a hill walker. Legitimately, that is the name. Because apparently I was very unimaginative when I named that one.
Mm.
They are very large creatures. Roll me your special nature check, actually.
Picture.
Okay, 16. Yes, you do know these things. They're herbivores, they're very large, they're very heavily armoured. That's the main reason they can just do things. And they camouflage themselves surprisingly well despite their size. Their size, huge. They're about 50 feet long. And about, 30 feet high. It literally looks like a hill that has, elephant legs underneath it. And they just slowly walk around and just graze on grass. They're very armoured, though, but they do have a weak spot, which you do know, which is just under the neck. They don't have armour there, or in any of the joints.
Yeah. See the hill walker over there with its weakest spot is under the neck. And I'm basically going to target it, bamf across there, and give it a pet, and then bamf the fuck back.
Yeah, do you use your natural magic to, shrink and go out the window at the same time and expand out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just leaps out the window, turns small, leaps out the window, expands out, moves like a fucking bullet, ridiculously fast, just goes up to it, appears to, and then just like pats it a bit, and then runs back. Very quickly.
How are you that fast?
You know, I know the right people. They made me some nice items.
Okay, what is this nice
Right.
item? How are you that fast?
I mean, the player needs to check the notes and remember what the hell these are called.
Believe they're boots, right?
Yeah. Boots of expeditious advance.
Smith, can I have a pair?
Same.
Smith has a look at they're leatherworking, actually. I don't think Smith actually has that. But just give me a moment. I should just keep.
He'd
Smith's
probably
character.
say no to me, to be honest.
Actually, yeah, he'd go for you. I said I'm never making you anything again. But
Aww.
one moment, I'll just roll him with strength because it's easier. Yeah, exactly. I could probably work it out.
Remember, you need to do 2 sets. 3 sets. 4 sets. Let's all have them.
Let's all have them. You can explain
Yeah.
how they work, by the way, if you like, Bob, because you do actually, you know the full functionality because they were explained to you.
You have to pick a target of where you're going to before, like, an animal or a creature or thing. I believe that's what you said. It was I had to pick an actual creature, not just a point.
Yeah. I mean, I
And-
told you all down. You should have it all down in your notes.
Yeah. I just switched away from the notes.
But yeah, you have to pick an actual creature or an actual target. You can't just pick a point on the map and just boom, you're there. So it's only for advance, not for
And-
retreat.
A designated creature you can see.
Yes.
Huh.
So the better the
And-
vision, the better they are.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if you had Alvina's eyes?
Mm-hmm. Mile away. You'd eventually get there because you still got that target.
Gotta go faster.
Me and I also have my research room. Sorry, let me get down. Mine.
Just this big bit of canvas that was just covering the ceiling, which you hadn't really like paid any mind to. Just pulls it down. It's just a like rolled up tent.
Can we stop for a moment?
What? I'll just pull the reins in.
Yeah, they stop.
Right. Come outside. Set up the tent.
Yeah, you just set up the tent in like about a minute. And yeah, it's just a fairly like small kind of canvassy tent. As far as you
Please
can
don't
tell.
rip. Please don't rip it. Don't damage it. It will result in very, very bad things happening. Come in.
Okay, he pulls the canvas aside, and the room's a lot bigger on the inside. I'd say spacious, but it's full of just random crap, like bookcases and tables, and it's a mess.
I'll come in my research room.
Who followed him in? Out of curiosity. Smith definitely would have. This is the kind of thing that he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Linus is following. Zariel, you following?
Your mic, Zara.
Hello?
Are you following?
Yeah?
Cool. Trashrack, are you?
No.
Okay. You just stay in the
I'm
car.
just gonna
You
chat
stay there
with
by
the
yourself?
NPCs.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so everyone that did follow, I was about to say Shadow Elf again, but not Steve Irwin.
Scree Irwin.
Scree
Irwin.
Irwin. Spider Irwin, I might just call you.
Free.
Yeah, you are in what was on the outside just a fairly small little tent. On the inside, you're in basically the size of like quite a sizable room. Like, how big did we say it was? Like 60? Was it 60 diameter?
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 diameter room. So you're in a big room, just filled with books and scrolls and bits of monsters, like dinosaur bone style, like on walls and things, with like various measurements and all that kind of stuff, and a big work table with just it's a tip, honestly, but it's. Imagine, there's always like that crazy scholar in movies that when you go into their room, it's just packed with random shit.
Rolls and dusty tomes.
Yeah, all that stuff. It's that room, essentially.
This is my research room for all the different big critters out there. As you can see, I have some bits and pieces of some of the various ones from around here.
You
I've
see a few antlers from like ghouls and things in the area, like various sizes.
Oh, Zari will love this.
It's got all me information I'm studying and looking in and seeing if all this is stuff's factual. I want to be the number one. Because, I hadn't watched so much of the going into the Arachne Kingdom. I felt like actually studying some of these animals myself.
Netris.
No, Netris. You can't learn a lot from corpses, so I wanted to go out and find out for the real ones. Hence the reason I was there when you were near the Mega Tiger.
Yeah, actually, there's actually like up on one of the like little tables that there's actually like a clump of Mega Tiger fur, and it's like some other fur next to it. Looks slightly like older and shabbier, like they're directly next to each other, and there's some like a book open with like on a page with just lots of red X's written all over it.
Some of these people weren't very good with their information. I will redo this book right. But it's a good place to start with. Oh, you feel I'll be helpful enough? And now that I can ask, I didn't know, I do apologize. I get into the studying studying sort of zone and just forget to should really ask before you do things. Hunting critters, you're usually being stealthy and trying to approach them nicely. I've been bitten so many times. I feel
covered in bite and claw marks, by the way.
I've gotten a bit used to it, but interacting with other people's been a while.
If it's fine with Smith, it's fine with me.
Just bro fists, you and Smith, I can imagine.
Easy. Then I'm not fully responsible, We'll take responsibility for you.
I think I'm going to have a bit more of a convincing for your trash fella.
She's a Nicteria, because you probably know species of creatures and things. She ain't an animal.
Yeah, a Nictera, which you probably... Yeah, you would actually, roll me a thing because it's you're best with animals on this continent and creatures. So,
Well,
roll me a. It would still be with advantage, but roll me a nature check. Yeah, you know what they are. You know they're not from this continent. You don't have the most like up to date notes on them, but they are from Arcadia. They're just a species. They're supposed to be very loyal. That's what you know. They can come in various forms. Some of them look like kind of fluffy little raccoon people. Some look like actual like just normal humans, but with like ears and a tail. So, known to favour the long sword as well. Is in their culture.
I mean, I know how to fight. I just mostly when you're doing research, you don't have to tend to fight unless it's something you have to put on the nose as such to get away when it's angry at you.
Yeah, we have to do plenty of that in the party as well. Not necessarily attack, but
Run like hell.
you know, yeah.
Oh, I can run, as you can see.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, you can only run from your own party members for so long, you know, before you have to make up. And you know,
just a dark
emotions
look
run high sometimes.
Just a dark look goes over Linus's face. I imagine right there, like trauma eyes, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
Zara.
Zariel knows all about that.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you wouldn't be listening and you'd say what, and that would have been the perfect moment for that, by the way.
What?
But yeah, you've seen all this just crazy stuff in this room. Like, you're in just a big room that's full of just clutter and notes and bits of, like, animals and things. Like, big scientific workshop, but messy as all hell.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want me to do something?
No, I just wonder how you're reacting.
Yeah, okay.
You gonna say how you're acting?
Yeah, okay, that's how she feels. That's her expression, apparently.
Okay.
I'm just sad, you know? Shadow's dead.
Yeah.
You're sad.
It has been like
I'm
a
just
day.
gonna be sad this whole.
You're sad, and you've gone into a
episode.
stranger's home to relieve your sadness.
No, most people don't get over death in a day, right?
Yeah, for real. It's been a day, yeah.
It's been a day. That's what I was like going.
Say
It's
that.
been a day.
I'm acting.
Hmm?
I'm an actor. I'm sad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess it's not the best time for me being discovered and join. I mean, it's.
Oh my god, this Jiminy Bob character. I just feel sorry.
Jesus Christ, sir.
I can't deal with
Truth.
Well,
I killed the player.
Yes, you got it. But I need to, at some point, Zara, I need to make a playlist of the Altera campaign, and I just need to send it you, because you would have a field day with some of the accents being used, particularly by the
please.
Goblin Bard.
Oh, yeah, do it. I can't, oh my god. I don't even know what to call you anymore. Jiminy Irwin.
There's
What
no
was his name? Steve Irwin?
Not
Scree
Irwin.
Stree Irving or something.
Scree Irwin.
Ergwin. That was
Irwin.
Archimedes.
Tree.
Tree.
Is
Just
that
go
me
with
coming
Tree.
up and calling
Just
you
go with Tree.
What is
Senior
it, Bob,
Fluffy.
with you and weird name?
yeah, you didn't pick an easy name, yeah.
Well, I couldn't exactly just go call him Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that was the real one. Can't just call him Steve Irwin. It's still too soon.
I'm gonna call you Master Legs.
Oh, it's too soon for Steve Irwin, but you know, a day for Shadow Elf is fine.
Yeah.
I'm the player who
always
plays
be-
the shadow.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
going to be
so
too soon for
he's
Steve
dead.
Irwin.
He's
Yeah.
dead. Okay.
I cried for like a week when Steve Irwin died.
Did you cry? Oh, that's sad.
I was like 5!
In like
I
3.
didn't cry.
I was like 5! Yeah.
I
It wasn't
had-
that long ago.
No, you didn't know.
I really did know. I watched Crocodile Hunter religiously when
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
definitely was not. Hang on, didn't he only die like 15 years ago or something?
No, like 10
No,
years ago.
long.
it was a
When
while
I
ago.
Because his daughter Bindi is like, fully grown up
2006,
now.
he died.
Alright, so I was
Yeah.
16, fair enough.
I told you I was right. Yeah, so I was like, what, I don't know, like 15, 14.
Yeah, I was like 12.
I thought you were 5 a minute ago.
I can't remember how old I am.
Yeah, that
I barely
escalated
remember how old
quickly.
I am now.
He's the rug rat.
I'm little.
Small.
I may not have gained the moniker of the monster hunter, but
Monster Files.
Wow.
Okay, now that the very
Can you stop
awkward,
that, please? That's
That-
hurting my eyes. I'm
dude,
very
not
awkward
even shining
introduction
at
is
your
going on
eyes.
in that.
bouncing off that.
Trash Rack, what are you doing in the cart?
I guess I was just making small talk and chatting with Dixie and
You
oh my god, why am I
Yule.
forgetting her name?
Yule.
Yule.
think Christmas.
Yeah, Yule.
Yeah.
I'll try and remember.
Why you Ellie?
I keep thinking of all from Lord of the Rings.
Probably asking what this hero's disease thing is.
Ask her. Okay. She goes. It's She's eating something. But she's eating like a little. It looks honestly. She's pulled something out of her bag. It looks like a little cereal bar. Would be the best description. And she's just chomping down on it. Well, it's a really nasty condition. Honestly, these help. It means that I'm pretty strong, pretty fast. You know the whole shtick. And she just like goes, and he lets me do some stuff like take this. She just takes a knife, just stabs herself in the arm, and the knife literally, as she stabbed herself, it does go in, and then gets forced back out very quickly, and the wound just heals up. Almost instantaneously.
I mean, I can't see it, but cool.
Yeah. So it means that I'm pretty handy in a scrap. But it also means that if I don't eat a lot, and she really puts a lot of emphasis on that a lot, it's going to basically eat away my entire body and kill me within like half a day.
That sucks.
Here,
I have another question.
yes.
Mm.
And please, don't do this. But what if Dixie used her natural magic on you? Because what she does is pretty scary.
Oh, what do you do? She turns a blindfolded head towards Dixie. Well, I kind of just cause things to die. Like, they just desiccate.
There's probably like some herbs or something, or a flowering plant or something in the cart, right?
There's a few. I'm not going to say any of the ones that Smith just picked up and were very important and special
no,
ones.
no, no.
Those are the only ones that are quite on view, so I'm not going to say that. She also can do it to, like, non-inanimate objects, though, remember?
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna like grab, I don't know, like a bit of wood or something.
Yeah. And she'll just try her hardest. Let's see if she actually can do it, because she's been learning. But she still hasn't quite mastered it yet. It's still very hard to control. Yeah, she does manage it. It literally just turns like... It like darkens, rots, turns to dust, and then turns just pure white as if it's just been completely burnt, and then just crumbles.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't want to try,
No.
is yours response. I've been hit by a lot of magics, including death magics, that have done basically nothing. But I don't want to test that theory a lot. Feels all the same. She's got a bit of a smile on her face.
Oh, if me and Smith were there, we'd be like, let's test it, test it.
I know you two are.
Dixie's lovely, so I'm very sure you don't even want to try.
Yeah, she's been quite nice. We had a chat when that whole debacle was going down. She just rubs her hair slightly. Dixie's very
I
fluffy.
really
hair.
want to be here, Dixie.
I'm getting paid a lot. It's fine. Roll me insight. 12. She seems fine. A little shaken, like, she's still not entirely used to it, but it's been like a month hanging out with you guys. She's gotten, like, a little sturdy. She's
It's
bulked out a
longer
bit.
than that now.
It'd be about a month and, like, a week or something. It's not too crazy amount of time. But yeah, she's bulked out a bit since you were, like, originally met her. Like, she's got a bit more, so because you guys have been training her, like, how to be an adventurer and things. So.
Cool.
She's got a lot more control over her magic as well. She didn't just kill the entire cart while trying to test out her magic, so. Plus. She's also been paid quite a large sum of money currently, which she has in a bag somewhere.
True.
And she saved you guys about, like, probably 40k
Lots of
or something like that.
But yeah, that's basically the sort of chat that would be going on. You know, just small talk.
Yeah, she'd be, you'll be mostly just eating, and she's quite amicable to answer most questions that you're probably asking in, like, casual conversation at least.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not going in for any hardcore interrogation. So,
Nah.
cool. So yeah, back to the tent full of confused people and bits of animals, I guess. So, what do you guys do now?
Well, have you got any things you need to grab before we head out? Since I guess you're now... Yeah, you're with us now, mate.
Well, I can fold this up and put it back. Unless there's
That is a
some
good point.
piece of information you need out of here.
Well, we've got a free hotel. We don't have to buy any more rooms at the end, right?
You want to sleep in my research room?
Yeah, there's not really...
Worst case, you know.
It's like...
Yeah, we'll clear out a cupboard, one of the smaller rooms, and
It's one room.
check
It's
out the
one
terms.
really
It's
big-
one room. All right. We'll throw all your stuff away, and we'll have Smith build a little mini bar and
no.
whatnot.
No.
This is the price you pay. Everybody makes a sacrifice to join the party. Isn't that right,
This
Zariel?
is my research information, and you want to talk it out like it's nothing. No. And this is
Put it in the
not going to
bag.
happen. No, you're not going to get any information out of me.
Also, it is in
And-
a bag.
Yeah, I mean, a bag in a bag, you know? I don't know.
I don't have one of those.
Look,
I
I'm a
mean,
smuggler, alright? I've managed to hide things in places you couldn't even dream of, so I'm sure you can come up with a better idea than a bag.
I don't know where I'm going to put all this. Do you have one of these tents here? You can buy these things.
You can.
Oh.
Like, you've seen these before, by the way, Linus. They're pretty pricey,
Yeah.
but you have seen them before. They're not the kind of thing that
Maybe
you can
I
smuggled, but they go for quite a lot.
Why not? Why can't I have my own inflatable, deflatable house?
It's not inflatable, it's just a tent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, I'm just teasing.
Oh, we can find one at the next or call or something.
Yeah, it's a shame we
I
lost
mean-
our trader. He could have got us a few bits of gold. Oh, we've got Dixie. It's
Yeah, I was
fine.
about to say.
He's not missed. He's not missed.
That's dicks.
You seem to got over his death quite quick again.
Oh no, I miss him. We had good banter. We did.
All right. Well, I mean, where are you headed?
I don't know. I'm just driving.
I can help you with directions. I know my. Well,
Yeah, you're
north that way.
North is that way. You point north.
Then I guess we're going that way.
And I'm pretty good at remembering things.
Good, because I'm not.
Harried is not very good at remembering things.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know how to make those the animals move a bit faster, so we can get
Also
there a bit
good.
quicker.
For reference, by the way, for the rest of the party and the audience's benefit, yeah, as long as this person is in your party, your effective travel pace is doubled.
Nice. We're
Really useful.
going places.
Totem of the elk.
Yep, elk totem. It's very nice. It's like one of the campaigns that really does matter because travel time actually happens here.
What we're going? Is it Bleakguard we're going? Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I remembered the
You
name.
did. I'm quite proud of you. Have a gold star.
Yay.
It lands with the cart, killing everyone.
Oh no.
How to end the campaign. Someone earned a gold star. I got a gold star.
And how did you TPK today?
DM got bored and dropped a star on us. It's memorable at least. But no, yeah. You guys were heading to Bleakguard, which was actually north. I can put it onto the map because we are actually in travel mode again.
Do they actually own a map?
I believe you guys do own a map actually, or you've at least looked at a map, so it's not like that hard to find. You guys, rough guess, would be about, after the amount of travelling you've done, here.
Where are they trying to get to? Okay. There.
The rub than that. You said we were about here.
No, you're not level with the sky yet.
Really?
Yep. Remember, the Deathblight was down here. The continent is a supercontinent, I wish to point out. This country is bigger than North and South America combined.
So, we're about here.
No, you're lower.
After-
You're a bit lower than that. You're about there. Would be a rough guess. But honestly, you're making good time, is the thing.
I have to boost their...
Yeah. It's because you gained the speed boosts recently. You haven't had a travel month since you got the speed boost, and Bob has shortened it again. So now you're going to be moving about 6 times faster than you have been.
Nice.
It's like
That's
there's a lot of... You've got a lot of buffs and just haven't used them yet because things have happened, essentially. So, you will start to make much better time moving forward now. Though, actually, you did lose... Actually, yeah, your time now would have only slightly increased because Shadow was also actually increasing your guys' time.
Yeah?
He knew the back routes, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was one of his abilities. He knew the back routes, so he actually knew it. So you still would have gained speed with a new character, but it's not a ton. Shadow was also giving you a small buff, which we have now lost. Basically, with your character, Bob, adding, you basically increased it by 25% on top of what Shadow would have done. Because you gave a 50% buff.
Well, if I get a good look at a map, I'll at least remember the routes.
Exactly. But the thing is, Shadow was the only one who knew the routes and it wasn't on maps. So...
Yeah.
Because he figured them out while being kidnapped. But yes, would you guys like to carry on?
Hold up tent.
Zara,
Yeah.
We
can
hear
you please
by the
hold
way.
your microphone up
Sorry.
if you're washing up?
Yeah, I mean, I have to do it because someone hasn't gotten up to do it yet, even though he said he would. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's because
I
someone's
know your
been playing the
pain.
game. That'd be rude, Bebe.
So yeah, you guys do actually start making a bit better time. As you guys are noticing, I'm basically going to time skip you about a week, right? I will roll a couple of random encounters just in case, but if all goes to plan and nothing attacks you guys, ooh, almost.
Also, they'd have the advantage of any creature that I'd innately recognize. I could at least steer them away from the dangerous ones.
You could help with that, certainly. But you have to keep to the roads to a certain amount, because it's not a good idea to go off the roads in this area, even if... Thing. So, yeah. Hilarious enough, the actual random encounter did roll, but it rolled on the last day, so you do get a week. And you guys, you can tell you've been making a lot better time than you have been previously. Just that the coaxing the animals is going a lot better. The cart improvements have massively sped your guys' progress up. So you've gone past a couple of multiple fortresses per day, where previously you'd be going like maybe 1 or 2. You've been going like 4 or 5 fortresses up the Bastion's line. Which is pretty cool. You guys are making a lot better time.
Where are we then on the map? No.
Oh, you're still like here. But you've made
you
progress.
say a lot of progress for not a lot of progress.
Look, you were down. Look, here's the thing. You were here. You're now up here in a week. Okay? You've travelled.
You know what? I'm gonna clip.
Guys, this campaign is gonna go on for like 6 years.
You said originally we were about here.
I don't care. You guys are making progress. I know how long it's gonna take you. That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
Still bad. Bad
Okay.
DM.
We need to add some rockets and then a thruster and
You
then
would have had the
100
chance,
extra
but you
animals.
turned it into some gloves.
Yeah, I know. And they're awesome.
They are awesome.
We'll just add everything onto this cart at the next place. Smith will go on a curating bonanza.
How badly do you need me? Because I need to help Lewis get Lainey to bed.
You can. There is going to be something happening right now, but it's possible you just don't take the lead because it is hopefully diplomatic.
Okay. I'm asleep. Right.
Trash Rack is
I'll be
unconscious, and no
quick
one wants to
to
wake
hang
you
on.
up for the diplomacy. Got it.
Yeah.
Not the very diplomatic one.
Okay, so I need to get my book open. I've just realised because I forgot some names. Okay, so not that one, not that one. What you guys? Everyone, roll me perception check, hearing based.
So
You get advantage, Zara, yes. There we go, that's the one. 13... 24, nice. So you'd notice this first, Zariel, and then Linus, and then the new spider. So what you first hear, Zariel, also, yeah, you'll notice it definitely first, but she wouldn't really comment, is you'd hear just a rhythmic boom, 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 boom. It's like quite quiet to start with. It sounds like, the best actual, yeah, you actually would kind of recognise this kind of sound before. It's the sound that you've heard before when the army, like, goes on parade.
oh.
Back where you were at home. Like, it's the sound of a lot of feet, like, marching in unison.
Mhm.
Like, there's a slight time to it with the 24. You definitely get that.
I see.
And then you start noticing that the ground's starting to shake underneath the car. And this is where you start picking up Linus. As you look to the side, you see just a wall of, like, grey. Essentially, like, marching towards the car, very rapidly approaching. With very just in time. Over the ground. And then, Bob, you gotta put your character name, Bob. You can put your character name as your name now,
Okay.
Bob, if you want. It was just for the initial thing, so Zara and Cap didn't have
Any hints to
any hints
that
that you died.
I want to die now.
Fuck's sake.
I'm gonna come back as a goblin.
Ah. That'd be funny, actually. I get to give you good info about the goblins, actually, if they're that, so it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so you see that, Linus. What do you do? And the other two hear it from the inside.
So what? I just see a massive grey wall in the distance.
Yeah, like moving rapidly towards the road. It's if you make it out, you roll pretty badly. So it just honestly, to you, it would look like a very large wall, like not super tall, like it would be about 9 foot tall, but it would be quite wide and it would be rapidly approaching.
Zariel, what do your cat eyes see?
Why are you talking like Shadow Elf?
What? I wasn't.
He wasn't.
That sounded like old Shadow Elf.
You're still traumatized. Zariel's still traumatized.
All right, she's hearing voices. Leave her.
Also, she's in the cart. So she can't see it. She's not seeing anything. She's in.
Yeah, you idiot boy.
The hell? I'd probably slow the cart down.
Yeah, fair.
That's like I'm.
What country are you from, by the way? It's what type of human you are.
Erdru.
You're Erdru
aren't
human?
I?
Okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember if you were Theros or Erdru. So.
Boring default one.
Yeah, the boring default one. The skill monkeys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, fair enough then. So you... Actually, with your background, maybe, roll me a... Let's go with history check for this. Because you didn't go great on the perception, but let's see what you know.
Ah,
Nope.
what is going on today?
You're not rolling well today, dude. Don't worry, at least it's not been combat.
This is ridiculous.
It's because your character had lots of anime moments that were off screen last episode. You killed like 30 people on your own, dude.
God damn it.
You did awesome last episode. It was all off screen, unfortunately. So it's not one of those terrible anime tips. It was like, oh yeah, I killed everyone, and it was all off screen. It was censored. It was so bloody.
It went full blown symbiote.
Kinda. But yes. So you wouldn't actually realise anything. It's like, there's a wall coming towards me. This is concerning. But yeah, you're just going to slow the cart down. You're not going to like divert off the road or anything, right? Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna slow down for now.
Okay. Trash track, since you have just woken up. Make me a perception check, hearing based, because you're in the cart and just waking up from sleep.
I have sight for hearing, don't I? Yes, I do.
Think you do.
Nice.
Natural 20. Okay. You also
Nice.
immediately click it. You can hear the beat of marching armoured feet in perfect unison, and it's a lot of people. The cart is slightly bouncing from the just vibrations of it. But you're in the cart, so you can't see anything.
We
And
have windows in the car.
you do, yes. But are you looking out the windows? Because they have got like curtains and things, so they would be pulled
Yeah.
closed. Okay, with a 25, I'll just allow you to keep it for it. You see a very, and when I say very, it's with a capital V, heavily armoured column, marching very rapidly, honestly, towards the cart. You'd estimate
shit.
about... Well, actually, what is it? Because this actually has an exact number. This would be about 1,000 troops.
Yeah, we
Easy.
can't kill them all.
Not standard infantry, also, with you by looking at them. These ones are in very heavy armour.
Good, so they move slowly, but they're
You
running
say
very
that,
fast.
They are not
Yeah.
moving slowly.
Damn it, they're robots!
They are running at full tilt. And with you looking at them, these are full suits of armour. The best description would honestly be, basically just in anything, power armour.
Yeah.
But fantasy
Yeah.
would be the best description.
Dixie, we might need your
Smith,
great
what do you think of
talking
their
skills.
armour?
You can't see, Linus. You still look like it's a wall coming at them.
Okay.
What?
It points out window. You see that column of armored soldiers? They're coming at us. There's no way we can take them all. You're really good at talking. I don't know what they want. Yul, do you know who they are?
She just looks at you, like tilts her head with her blindfold. No? Question mark?
Worth asking.
Oh, dear.
I can't... Oh, who is coming? I can hear feet. A lot of them. About 1,000.
Yeah, there's a lot of armored soldiers by the looks of it.
Well, we can
There's
stay
no
calm.
giant centipede.
It's not a
Good.
centipede.
Have we got
it's
anything
people.
that on us that could get us in trouble?
What do you mean?
You mean besides
Well,
the obvious?
You know, besides all our weapons and all that thing, you know, is there anything maybe we're carrying that somebody else might want? They see it.
Trash wreck, by the way, just for a quick one. Roll me insight, please.
Oh God. Just normal?
Actually, no, with disadvantage, actually. You fail either way.
Does it
but-
matter?
You fail either way, but let's see if you nat one.
Insight, yeah?
Yep. Okay.
No,
No other
not doing well.
No other information. But yeah. Also, by the way, Bob, for your question, yes, they do exist. Those do exist. Not in this area, but yes.
That was kind of what his thoughts were then. How it's like
Yeah.
marching into, and no, they're not around this area.
Yeah, they're more further south. They would have actually been in the similar kind of area as the Mega Tiger, actually. It's not too far away. They're like the jungles.
Poke head out window. Yeah,
Yeah, armored column.
bunch of soldiers.
Yeah, these aren't like clearly because you guys have seen the standard legionaries, by the way. These are very clearly not the same standard troops. But yeah, they
are
are.
they flying any flags?
They would have a banner on them, yes. Roll me perception sight based. Anyone who's looking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there, aren't I? Where'd my roll go?
Nice.
Oh,
Nice,
I can see,
Linus.
finally.
A good roll, Linus.
I've woken up for all of a minute.
You've just gone, wait a minute, slapped yourself.
Yeah.
On.
I'm meant to
I
be
need to
good
pay
at this.
attention. I could be in trouble here. The thief part of his brain kicked
Yeah,
back
it's
in.
like, oh shit, the fuzz. Right. Trash Rack, you do see they are flying. They've got like each one has got a sash. And it's kind of a dark blue with something on it with an 18. It's pretty far away still. But you do see they have got a sash and it's a dark blue one. It's not the standard banner of Ferris.
Does anyone recognise something like this?
Linus!
Dark blue has something
I'm
on
a
them.
history that.
Yeah, no, Linus, you get more
Or
information.
investigate.
And then you
Yeah.
get to do history with advantage when you do it.
Yeah, but proficient stuff.
Yeah,
in
but you
history.
didn't roll, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was doing your washing up.
I love you, thanks.
Where do you want? Where do you want to look out the window and see what it was?
Linus,
I'll look after you later, don't worry.
Linus, what you see
Yeah.
is, yes, they do all have a dark blue sash on themselves. And on that sash is a picture, which you'd pretty much figure out. It is an Iron Maiden.
Oh,
Like, you know an Iron Maiden, the torture device?
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
It is literally that. You see, like,
That's a
black
thing?
and silver. Yeah, those are real.
There's ours, an old torture
I just thought
device.
it was the name of a band.
It is
No,
also
that's
the name
right.
of the band,
Torture
but the
device.
band is named after the torture device.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna.
It's like a
Also-
sarcophagus with, like, spikes on
Yeah,
the side.
spikes in it.
And this one also has spikes on the outside, is the actual symbol. Now,
Okay.
roll me history with advantage, Linus.
So I recognise that.
Because
Holy
You've been watching.
shit.
Have
Yeah.
I gone home?
Maybe I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you
Aye.
been watching Shaman King recently or something?
not recently, But this character
those
is
two
heavily
roles.
inspired by that, yes.
Motherfucker.
Device was in Matilda.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
The chokey.
Yes. It is based on Iron Maiden, yes.
Someone got a nat 20.
Someone did get a nat 20. Linus, you
I
know
know
who
everything.
these are. You know exactly who these are, because these are quite famous, actually. At least in
Yeah.
smuggler circles, because you do not want to get caught by these fuckers.
Yeah. I had a
These,
feeling this is where it's going.
yeah, these are Ferris's elite of the elite of the elite. These are the Adamant Marines, specially trained, basically super soldiers. They go into some sort of weird magical procedure, which is kept very secret, which makes the people a lot more competent fighters. Like, almost on par with, like, a troll in physical capabilities, but they're a lot faster. But they're still human. And they are clad in extremely expensive, the best of the best, unsurprisingly, adamant armor, which is heavily enchanted. They don't talk about what kind of enchantments, but the ones that are commonly known about is self-repairs, extreme... It enhances physical capabilities even further. Unsurprisingly, very hard to break.
Oh, I wish I could get a pair of this, I say to Smith.
Smith would also be very...
Yeah, be
quick
like,
on it.
whoa.
These are well known about. Smith would definitely know about these. He'd be rolling advantage regardless of if he saw or not. But yeah, these ones are also personally picked. The entire... the actual full army of these is 20,000 troops. Which sounds like a lot, but if you consider how big the Theros military is, this is a tiny, tiny, tiny unit.
Is Smith geeking out about seeing them or something as well now?
Probably, it's not like... This is more like
You
reasonable.
can't see them though, can you? I'm just describing them to him, probably.
Yeah. Smith would probably be looking out the window, but this is not, like, completely out there in the realms. It's not like Titan Steel. But this armor is very good by, like, normal human crafting standards.
I was
Well,
more meaning
people would
because
normally
of,
face on the battlefield.
I was more meaning because Smith has a sort of hero worship,
These aren't adventurers. These are soldiers.
but he probably have heard of these soldiers. Go, they're the best of the best of the best.
They're the best of the best of the actual military, yes. A lot of them can give even very high-ranked adventurers a run for their money. And this is the biggest, like, unit. But there's only 1,000 of them. There's not the full 20,000. But you know, these are personally picked, every single one, by the second-in-command of the entire Theros military. It is her personal unit.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
She probably knows me, doesn't she?
Hey, maybe. That'll be entertaining. If you know her, this would be very funny. There's a chance.
I think if you're on their radar, you're in trouble.
If you're on the radar. Yeah, these are... Yeah, because you got a 25, I'll even give you her name. Yeah. You'd very much actually get
It's Commander Daisies!
It's not Commander Daisies. It is the Iron Maiden, Eliza... General Eliza Jean.
You even took the nay.
Jean? I took Jean, okay? Eliza's not her actual name. This is a different person.
Mm-hmm.
But it is heavily inspired. I like Jean. Jean's great. Doesn't look like her, for reference.
Good. I'm not being beaten up by a fucking
3 foot tall girl.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
Right, I guess I'll share that information with the party.
Yeah, these are the admin
And then,
Marines.
So
you know-
is anyone
Who are
like,
they?
not meant to be here?
What's our play here, guys? They're
I've
rapidly
never heard
approaching.
of these blokes
Oh,
before.
yeah, you also know.
They've probably seen us.
You also know, Linus. They're not normally in this area. They are very much a. You got a 25. I think they got to give you
Where
this.
are we again? We're just on the road.
You're on
Yeah,
the
we're in
road,
the-
very far south. They're not normally like. They are the response unit usually.
Aren't
if
these
something
guys
goes
friends
really
of
wrong.
my people?
What, the smugglers? No.
No, I mean, but you know, the Edru, right?
Yeah, they're allies.
They're
All the human
flattering.
nations are allied.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, how are we going to explain a man, a cat girl, and a raccoon on the road with a shrinking spider.
We're allowed to travel, and
Yeah,
the shrinking
yeah.
spider can just hide.
This is true.
Why would I hide? I'm only a researcher.
Because the more people we have, the more open we are to questioning. And the more our stories can get confused. And since you're relatively new, probably better.
It's always going to be the
try
same
and
regardless of
stick
what they ask me.
Yeah.
You're just gonna tell the truth.
Oh dear.
I don't know what you're doing. I just know you're after some big creatures. I wasn't interested beyond that.
Oh, there's more to it than just
Cool. Yeah,
hunting some big creatures.
yeah. I mean, you can keep it simple like that if they ask us anything, and if they talk to you. You know.
That's the only thing I was interested in.
I mean, we're
You'll
not
find
doing anything illegal, are we?
You'll find out
but,
very
you know, got to be careful in this
quickly
line of
that
work.
a character is just interested in the creatures mostly, rather than anything else to do with your party. He's happy to come along with helping you fight other creatures, but he's not actually bothered by your personal issues. He's a researcher at heart, and that's what he sticks to.
You always play just researchers, Bob.
He's not real. He's not gonna care if you're a smuggler. He's not gonna care that you've got a mark on your arm, because that's nothing to do with him.
All right. Well then, so what are we gonna do? I mean, we can't really go off road now. If we do, we'll probably get followed. We're just gonna have to.
This is one of the rare
Try and
times
make
where
our
we
way
shouldn't
past.
beat them up.
Well, you were gonna fight them? Are you crazy?
We're not gonna fight
That's
them.
what I just said. This is one of the rare times where I think we shouldn't beat them up.
Yeah, we're not. We'll just move to the side a bit and continue on our way as normal.
Yeah. I mean, we all have IDs now.
Yeah.
What's an ID?
You also have an ID, by the way, Bob. For reference,
You
you,
rem-
actually
you remember.
have ID.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
if
not
I was
some
strange, I
random.
needed-
You're an actual researcher. You're not some random homeless person.
No, but it was
Random
like,
hobo.
He doesn't remember he's got the
Ah.
ID because he's never really thought he needed something to get into places, and he just
You just
had
walk.
to get it.
To be honest, you can climb over walls. So you don't even need to go by checkpoints 90% of the time.
He's eventually got it because one person says maybe you
You
shouldn't
got
just
caught.
wander
You
in.
got caught by someone, and you were like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I needed it." So they just got.
Fine.
got you.
Oh, the card that says you can come into places. Forgot about that one.
That's it.
You tend to forget when you can just walk over the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I can disappear, so I know what you're saying.
So, yeah. Each one, basically, the large force, now that you guys have had time to discuss it, does basically thunder up in the kind of area. You notice that each one is, like, almost as tall as the cart. Like, they're all about the same height as Smith, but they're also in all the full armor. So it might be the armor, but they're big. Each one. They've got gleaming, very well maintained armor, a lot of them. And one of them, slightly more ornate armor than the rest, walks up to you at the front, Linus.
Yeah.
And a woman's voice just goes out. Afternoon, travellers. What are you doing here in this region?
Afternoon. We're just on our way north. Sorry, forgive me. Your mighty force in front of us was the last thing we expected to see on the road, especially this far out.
Yeah, naturally, that's the point. Roll me a perception check, Linus.
Yeah.
Because you got a 25, I'm going to basically give you most of that. Yay, now finding it rolling. You see a rank. Each one has obviously got a rank on their shoulder. Most of them is the equivalent of, like, captain for most of the troops. This one doesn't. This one has a rank that you've never actually seen before.
Oh God, it's something to do bad with us.
The woman that you were talking to. You don't recognize the rank. On her shoulder.
Inquisitor. Yeah.
It is a... What was the actual symbol? Oh, technically it's not actually a symbol. Yeah. This isn't actually... It doesn't have a rank mark on the shoulder, like all the others do. This one literally just has the symbol again. From the banner. Like the sashes that they've got on their waist. It's just that symbol and nothing else for iconography on their shoulder. Well, just travelling north, that's fine. Identification, please, for every member here.
Yeah, IDs, everyone.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Fast forward.
Pass on whatever. Yeah, you don't know. I know you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who has the fake ID?
Zario, no.
No, because we got it real.
Did you actually get it made real?
I think
Yeah,
the only one who
they did.
I think the only one who can possibly have a fake ID is you, Kev.
No, Linus actually has a legit
No, I've got a real one.
I'm
yeah.
assuming
I've got a
Linus
lot.
wouldn't have handed over one of his many fake IDs over to this
No,
place.
I mean I have a load, you know. But,
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
I think
anyone's
everyone's
got a
the real, just not real names.
Okay.
That's all that is.
Yeah, because she got hers from the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is real.
I couldn't remember if someone still had a not actually official one.
Yeah, no, we got rid of them. Yeah.
Because this would have had, I would have had to roll a check then. And it would have probably broken, I'm going to be honest. So, nice work. Yeah, so the person checks them over. It's like, okay, all well and good. And the owner of this cart?
So they passed.
Yeah.
Oh. Darn shame. Actually, everybody rolled me. Yeah, this would be an insight check with disadvantage. Everybody.
inside.
No, that's fine. I'm not very good at that anyway.
What, for disadvantage? 12's not bad for me.
Well, that's very good for you, actually.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
Zara!
Sarah needs to know.
Zara! Holy fuck! Zariel
Double.
clips. Okay. This is just for you, Zariel.
She dazzles us.
Yeah, this is just for you. When all the IDs are being handed over normally, but I'm assuming each person will come to the front and actually show the ID just to identify it's the person. With one person, it's very, very hard to detect, but you double nat 20'd.
Nice.
So you do see this. With one person in the party, there is a slight, very slight, taken aback as she looks at one of the people. And just as slight, the person inclines their head slightly.
So they know each other?
Very, almost imperceptible, and then the taken aback immediately ends, and there's just a nod back. Again, nobody else notices, but you do, Zariel.
Ooh.
The one person is the second latest addition to the group.
Second latest edition.
You'll-
You're
Well, who's the latest edition?
The spider.
Me.
yeah.
Who's Buell?
You're.
Oh my
Buell.
god.
You've forgotten again the person in your party.
It's not Buell. That was the guy in the show last night, Zara.
Giant humanoid-looking
She's not
person.
giant. She's 5 feet tall.
She's the blind person.
She's the blind girl.
Oh, with the big backpack.
the one with the
Oh, the
crate.
one that I couldn't remember an hour ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I still don't know who she is. Okay.
The one with
Okay.
hero
The
syndrome.
hitchhiker with the
Oh.
hero syndrome. Yeah.
She knows this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
There's a slight inclination just with that. But you're the only one that notices, nobody else does.
Right, okay.
Do.
So, yeah, that happens. It's well, everything seems in order. It's a shame about the owner of the cat. You wouldn't happen to have noticed anything suspicious recently? Past, say, 2 weeks or so? Large numbers of people coming through here?
Yeah.
What, like bandits?
Bandits.
Bandits is one way to call them.
Yeah, with that weird, horrible cultist symbol.
There is a... Okay. Right then. That seems I found the correct people. Tell me what you know. Any information.
Well, they're all
Uh,
dead.
Why don't you tell us what
Okay,
you know?
well, I guess,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
as
There's
as
just
you
a...
said.
There's just... You
I
get
mean,
a
I was gonna,
burning stare, Azariel.
question for a second, but
Roll me a willpower save. The wisdom
Alright.
save, that's the word. I've been playing too much Pathfinder.
Wisdom save. Wow, a double nat 20. Someone should, like, frame that.
It's
yes,
happened
print it
before.
off and frame it.
I got I got that once as well to survive his death.
You did.
Oh,
Wisdom save?
not your Reaper actually, not death.
Yeah, the Reaper did it. It was a save against instant death, basically, from the Reaper, so you did. Okay, Zariel, you are inflicted by a level 4 fear effect.
Oh my God, who is this bitch?
You are just immediately cowed by just the glare. Through the armor-plated visor, you can't see any eyes, but you can just feel just presence just burning into you.
This is ridiculous.
And you are frightened for 10 minutes.
Fuck's sake.
They're dead.
No, you're just frightened.
I'm saying they're dead. The bandits. And
All of them?
we
Oh,
we slaughtered all of them.
How many members?
Around 300.
300, okay?
Oh,
We
yeah,
actually
yeah,
been
They
certainly-
had
truthful.
weird weapons.
Axes, by any chance?
Yeah, they did weird things.
Yeah, we've heard about those.
Yeah,
quite
these lot
nice.
did a number on them,
Interesting.
killed them all.
Interesting. About 300 members, you said?
Yeah.
Well, that
I wasn't counting.
That saves a lot of effort. Thank you very much. Yes, we are hunting them, if you hadn't guessed yet.
You were.
Well, anything to help the security of the land, you know?
Naturally, they are all vicious criminals, so... Glad. Didn't happen to be any notable members?
Not that we noticed, really. They came upon us pretty quickly and didn't give us much choice for conversation.
Any
They're
species?
the ones that killed our friend.
They have been known to be extremely aggressive, which is very true.
They were all humans, weren't they?
They were
I can't
various
remember.
races, but nothing completely, like, crazy out there.
No.
There was, like, humans, elves, dwarves, like, normal, or orcs, just normal races. There were no trolls, and nothing that you would consider weird, really.
Mm.
That's a shame. Or possibly lucky, I guess. Depending how you look at it. For you, at least. Well, thank you very much.
Why? What should we be watching out for?
Well, I suppose it is for safety's sake. If you happen to see any minotaurs, particularly rather strange ones, they are known to this particular one. Best description would be they're commonly seen with a pair of axes and are dripping with molten brass. Something with their natural magic, to we understand.
Yeah, we didn't run into that one.
Well, that's very lucky for all intents and purposes. Or unlucky for me finding them, but very lucky for us all because you are still alive. They are the one we're
Most
truly
of us.
hunting. Yes, apologies. Must have been recent. Must have been hard.
You mind if I
Go
roll?
past them. I planted a tree. If you could water it on the way, that'd be nice.
Mind if I roll a
Certainly.
monster check in my book to see if I know any?
Information about that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, roll nature.
Because I want to check for weaknesses and stuff.
Okay, with 21. Yeah, you've never seen a Minotaur. They are a fairly humanoid race. But they're not from this continent. Either. They are... Actually, which continent are they from? Because they are from one of them. They are not native to Alora, though. They are from... yeah, they are from Ajara. Oh, I can't read my own writing. But they are not from either of the continents that the party is from, essentially. They're from the other side
people.
of the world. The Minotaurs.
Oh, right.
They are not native to anywhere near here. Literally other side of the planet, normally. So, one here would be very weird. They're a bit smaller than trolls. So they are a size large one. They are known to be basically bull people, as you might expect. They're known to be quite aggressive, usually, because they've got a very warlike kind of gladiator culture. So they respect very much strength and fighting, and they're kind of like that. They're known to be very solid warriors. They're like very, very well trained on average, but they very much don't fight as units. They fight as individuals.
Right.
But yeah, most of your knowledge is just, they're Minotaur. They kill them any way that you can kill a normal person. You've never heard of one dripping with brass before? That's definitely not common. That might be natural magic, by the sounds of it, or some sort of weird enchantment.
So there's nothing in my book that says any natural weakness or anything.
No weakness other than just stab them or kill them in a normal way. They don't. They are hard. There's no like crazy abilities that they're known for. They're as hard to kill as any other like trained fighter, essentially.
Now my book doesn't have anything.
Watch out for the horns, I guess the book would also say.
Watch out for horns. Yeah, but anything with horns you watch out for anyway.
Exactly, yeah. You get some good, like, dietary habits of them. They're usually carnivorous. It's normal animal stuff. There's no, like, stabby here to kill other than just that does it to anything.
Yeah. He's looking through the book and going, no, nothing. But it can help. Bye. Wish I could.
Yeah, well, the thought is appreciated at least. Yes, but if you do see this individual,
if you
out there
find any weakness out, can you pass it down the line?
We will kill the individual immediately, but if you happen to hear about it, sure, I guess.
Would be appreciated. I'm studying all species.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's good.
Where is...
I want to make sure this book is accurate. Holding up the book.
Where is the nearest settlement on our road up north?
The next
you come
settlement?
past any?
Oh, you've gone past plenty. There'd be all the fortresses still. The next one is about 2 miles north and west. It's just the next part of the line.
Thank you.
No, well, it's fine. Well, hope you don't mind. We are now going to have to inspect your cart. It's all above board, I'm sure, but we just have to do it. It's protocol.
Yeah. Even I get boarded sometimes. As I activate that ability.
Yeah. What does that ability actually do again? It's just to hide anything illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they suspect it, look at something and think it's illegal, they do it at a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. They actually don't have anything against that. These are not actually your standard patrol officers, so they don't actually have any abilities which help them with this.
Well, just in case they're feeling a bit questiony,
Yeah. So, the woman stays there and just, like, looks behind her and just orders, like Jay makes a gesture with her hand and 2 more of the soldiers, like, just walk around, like, just open the back. Ask you to open the back.
Yeah, it's a custom build, built by our partner Smith here.
Oh, bloody hell! I have to set this up then. Grab the tent. You have seen one of these before.
Oh yes, of course. This is one of the soldiers. Yeah, I've seen it. So we will investigate.
Okay. You won't. Just for my research. You mess it up.
We will not damage anything. Don't worry,
Okay.
citizen.
I go out and set up my freaking tent.
Yep. Oh, and says the woman at the front again, and the two soldiers pause. Don't touch any crates. And there's some pause and just nods from the two soldiers, and they carry on.
Don't touch the big box.
You know,
You have seen the crate, by the way, or a crate. Spider. I was about to call you Spider Jesus then for some reason. I don't know why. Spider, you have seen there is a large crate in the cart that no one has touched. Well, one person has touched.
The
That one, yes.
yes. Why would they not want to touch me crates? There's anything dodgy in them. Not knowing about the crate that's on who you're meaning.
Yeah, you'd have seen the crate, but why would you have thought about it, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, the search. I don't think you do. You guys actually have anything that would be crazy illegal? I don't think you do.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm just gonna look through. The
Shadow
Being
stuff.
careful, you know.
Nothing in
It's
Shadow
actually-
stuff was.
No.
'Cause I believe
Maybe
you literally
the-
sold the last of your illegal shit.
The gland. Yeah. Was given as payment for the.
The information. Yeah.
Mhm.
Your weaponry. None of that is illegal.
I don't think they want to play with the dark iron.
Oh yeah, the dark iron would technically be illegal, but it wouldn't be like crazy illegal. It's like they'd maybe ask, where'd you get that?" And Smith would just answer, he'd made it.
Or he'd go, I made it in a dream.
Yeah, he go, I made it in a dream, and he'd just go into explaining it. Like, he would explain it, and the way he got it isn't illegal. It is on the up and up. It's a kept an eye on material because it's dangerous. Essentially, they wouldn't confiscate it or anything.
It's just really unusual.
Yeah, it's just very.
Probably by the lengthy explanation by the end of it, the person's like, I regret asking.
No,
Yeah.
the two soldiers actually wouldn't.
Plus, he gets to give out more business cards.
Yeah, he would actually, I'm certain, give out the business cards and they would accept.
Here you go,
Thank
walk it off, here you go.
Yeah, they would just put them into a pouch on their side. Go, "Thank
While
you."
looking at their armor and going, oh, I need to make me a set of this at some point.
How's the rest of you actually looking at them as they're just doing about the search?
Yeah.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
Just normal, yeah?
Yeah, just normal. It's sight based. But I don't think you guys have anything for sight.
I see
Track.
nothing.
You're blind.
I'm distracted by butterflies.
You're talking to the person. You're talking to the main person with Linus. So Linus
Yeah.
is just picking up as he's doing it.
So many eyes, but no advantages on perception.
You only have 4 eyes. It's fine. But yeah, for Zariel, it's just armor. For Linus and Steve, and Scree, you both see that this armor, despite being very bulky and very, very heavy, like it evidently is, and the actual cart like flexes even slightly more than it already is with Yule in the cart. It's moving flawlessly as if they just were in normal clothing. It doesn't seem to restrict them in any way. With how they're like moving perfectly fluidly as if they were just in ordinary clothing. It's honestly quite impressive.
So it's a bit like being a natural barbarian, but in armor.
Kinda. For you, Linus, since we're the 26, you also hear very slightly, and you can see slight, like, every time they make a movement, there's a small pulse of magic. A very slight one. That shows that magic is definitely being used in just how they move. Like, this armor is very clearly got a lot of enchantments on it. That is allowing it to move, like, like it does, essentially. It should, by all rights, be acting differently.
Mm.
A person in this much heavy plate. But yes, and you're getting it from watching the appears to be commanding officer just talking to you all, because he'll be asking you just questions about where you're heading and all that stuff. How would you respond?
Hopefully not like that.
Rue! No? Okay. But yeah, Linus and Trashrack, since you were the two talking to her.
Sorry,
What am I
missed
responding
what
with,
you
sorry?
said.
It was just, so, where are you all heading?
We're heading north.
God.
I don't actually know our exact location, but we're heading to the desert lands.
No.
That's that way. That's not north.
Oh, well, I did say I've got a terrible memory, like
Yeah.
an hour or two ago, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just the cart driver, you know.
No, Bleak Guard?
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Perhaps one of these guys then can tell us our correct location, because I'm
Yeah.
obviously going to lead us
You're
astray.
just the driver!
Apologies.
No, I am going to say Bleak Guard, and
Okay,
then I'm
you're
going to take out the adventurers thingy.
Oh, you're going for that contract. Well, I hope you do solve that. The sooner the better. It was an unfortunate mess there. I have another unit up there looking around, so...
You don't think these guys with that weird symbol might have taken it, do you?
I'm afraid that is classified information. But...
Worth asking. Don't ask, don't get.
But, on the unofficial one... Yes.
Okay.
Fairly sure. You hear just a chuckle from her. Of course, it would be always my bloody job to fix it. Is what you just did. I think you got a good enough hearing to just get that one.
Yeah.
Even with her, that natural wasn't for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't find anything illegal in your cart. It does take a few minutes, so is there any other questions you'd like to ask her?
No, I don't think I got anything.
Nice to meet you. What's your name, sorry?
Oh, apologies, I didn't introduce myself. And she just stands absolutely attention, and then behind her, every soldier immediately also just stands to attention. General Eliza Jean.
You're the general?
Yes. It is
That's
my
pretty
responsibility. Head of the Adamant Marines and second in command of the armies of Theros.
By the dragons, that's cool. Hey guys, we just met, like, the second in command of this country's army.
Everyone roll me actually, you wouldn't. Linus, roll me history. Because there's no fucking chance in hell that Trashrack knows this.
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Wait, can I roll?
Yes, but with
Yeah.
disadvantage. There's a chance that
I mean, I'd know this from earlier anyway, wouldn't I? Oh.
this is different.
Not paying attention in the slightest.
It's not the kind of thing that I imagine your character would know either. To be honest, Bob.
I got 20.
No.
Nice.
That is a good roll.
Thank you. So I know.
Yes, you do.
Go on.
No, I need. Oh, did Linus roll? Oh, did. I didn't realise he'd rolled. Yeah, Linus, you don't really know. Zara, you do know though. As terrified as you still are. Yeah, Theros is called the Armed Nation of Theros because the military is actually in charge. The Commander-in-Chief is essentially the equivalent of this country's king. And he is the guy in charge of the military. And this person, being second in charge, would mean they are basically second in command of the entire country.
Here's the queen.
Not quite. She'd be like an archduke equivalent, like basically a prime minister for all intents and purposes, but very specialised to military. Because that's just what Theros does. The entire country is just military.
Bloody hell. Good thing we didn't fight these guys, eh?
You would have lost, I'm gonna be honest. You would have not ended well if you'd have picked a
Yeah.
fight with these.
I don't
I
think
mean,
we
never
could
mind the
fight one of
political
the soldier.
relations as well, you know.
A lot of
I
you
don't thi-
together, not including your NPCs, might have had a chance against one soldier.
One! That is cheating.
They're super
God,
soldiers.
okay.
Basically, what these guys are based on 40k Space Marines.
Yeah, I
Okay?
figured.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're super soldiers and we're meant to kill bloody dragons, I mean, God, alright.
Not at your current level.
No, not at the current level.
Yeah, you definitely get beat him with a good shot. Like, you could probably beat one. But, like, if it was more than one at a time, they get bonuses for being in a unit. Cause
I'll whisper to Swift, just be like, I bet you we could take one one-on-one.
Yes, you probably could, actually.
Yeah.
The three that have actually a pretty decent shot at it would be Linus, Trashrack, and Smith. I think you guys have a decent shot one-on-one. Wouldn't necessarily be a guaranteed win, but it would be a fight.
Yeah.
You'd be at a disadvantage, I'll put it that way. But you could definitely win.
Fun. I mean, I'd only ever want their armor anyway, you know.
Yeah. You haven't got the training for their armor.
No. Have to bulk up a bit.
For reference, their armor is actually in it's got its own armor category. It is not counted as heavy armor.
Magic armor.
No.
Mystic armor.
It is actually in the classification which is called super heavy armor. Basically, you just need training to do certain types of armor in Geddon, but they are usually quite useful types of armor that have other abilities.
Yeah.
Who needs armor? Let's go all natural.
All you need is your pants.
Yeah.
Just be chitinous.
If I had a gold coin for every time I heard that. To be fair, I think I've actually said that quite a lot.
You have said that. You'd be
Situation-
rich if you had a gold
Situation,
coin
in
for
all
every,
honesty,
if you had a
I've,
gold coin for every time you said,
yeah.
if I had a gold coin, you'd be quite rich.
I've hid a lot of sorted items in your pants, so, you know. Well said.
But yes, everything appears to be in order. If you do happen to see any of these other cultists or bandits or whatever they happen to be calling themselves, do make sure to report it to the most recent garrison, and they will go in to deal with it, or at least send for my troops to deal with it. And it seems you may have saved us a bit of a job, because we were here to deal with what we'd heard was 200 bandits going into the area, but if 300 of them have been destroyed, then we will be moving to a different area. We will, of course, go and confirm it. Which location did you say it was? And she pulls out a map.
Yeah.
There's mark on the map the location.
Look, just south of the road. Follow it down.
It's been a week, honestly. Like, you've got a pretty good shot. Actually, yeah, Bob, do you want to just do it? 'Cause you
Yeah, I'll
said-
come back in.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I'll let someone else confirm that, because...
This is after the search.
Yeah.
This is after the search.
Yeah.
Go
I
to
can
soldiers
see
and
the-
report. Nothing to report?
I got the map.
Yep.
See the map? What's with the map anyway? Useful, because now I know where the hell we are.
Mhm.
And I'm guessing it'll be repeated to me about, oh, that would be right here.
Thank you. Yeah, we will go, obviously, naturally, to confirm it.
And thanks for a look at a map. It'll help with my the journey as well.
You assume that behind the full face plate, there is giving you a strange look. Okay.
Oh, I'm good at retaining keeping things up here. Taps the side of my head.
A fascinating seal.
I'm face palming in the
I've not
background.
looked at maps recently to know my whereabouts, so I've just been going on knowing north and a general good idea about terrain.
Fascinating. Well, everything seems on the up and up. Stay out of trouble, I guess, and my condolences again. Everyone roll me insight again with disadvantage. Apart from you, Zariel.
Oh.
You roll me
Oh.
insight flat.
Oh, interesting.
Oh god.
Linus, you don't know anything.
I'd pass out again.
24? I will take that, because it's almost a natural 20, and you've
Yep.
already gotten like a bit of a modifier for this. Scree, you also noticed this, which is a bit weird for you.
Mm.
As she salutes and turns to leave, you notice that she just, for a brief instant before fully turning away, which is almost imperceptible to the rest of you, but Scree and Zariel both notice, she once again just inclines her head towards Yule in the cart, who also just inclines her head slightly and makes a slight gesture with her hand.
Oh, what if she's the real leader? Mystery abounds.
I've just realised, did I ask almost the queen of this country to water his grave?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You basically just did the
Who can be Jose and what are the garden for me?
you basically the equivalent of like what would be a decent equivalent for like a pop culture reference, like a fleet admiral, essentially, rough equivalent, like someone who definitely lives in like a palace, or like an archduke would be the best comparison of like a military station. You just ask them to go and water the grave of your dead friend.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if Smith was properly in control, he probably would have said something worse. So, you know.
He did.
That
hand
is
her
true.
a business card. He did hand her a business card, and she did also
Yeah.
the same maneuver that the other soldiers did of just immediately put it into a pouch and didn't make any other gestures.
Looks at you a bit. Sister?
What? No, never met her before.
Okay. That's all you're getting from
Yeah,
me.
fair. You can roll me insight if you like, with disadvantage again.
Okay.
Actually, it'd be first time for this character. You also, by the way, have not been able to make out anything about her. Other than, like, blindfold. Kind of dressed in black and white. 19, yeah. Seems to be telling the truth.
Not really fussed there either way.
Yeah, no, I can
Even if
imagine,
I
yeah,
had
but
got
it's
some-
like...
Well, wasn't lovers. That
yeah.
was just a casual
I
remark
know,
as well.
it's like, just start taking about...
He's just
no,
trying to figure
definitely
out
not. Don't worry.
what the look was about and just speaking his mind.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're doing. No, I said, never met her before.
Okay. And what was that about then?
What was what?
They looked at each other.
People look at people.
Well, I keep on trying to look at you, but you keep on forcing my eyes to go that way. Points off and points in two different directions. Like, it hurts sometimes. You know, I've got lots of eyes, but it's not very fair to have them looking in different directions.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I can't do anything like that.
Don't really care. You're not a subject of study, but at least know where we are now. And is this we want to got some paper
I'm
And
sure there's
something to
paper
draw.
somewhere.
and something to write with and draw with.
I'm sure there'd be some like charcoal, if nothing else.
Screw it. Pulls out and just, like draws a rough map and of what he remembers. Not. Do you want a sleight of hand? A rough idea.
Yeah,
how
'cause
well.
you don't have cartography or anything. So I'll
No.
give you a slight hand. I'll give you as a flat one because you do have perfect memory.
Mhm.
You did take that feat, so I will basically be allowing that to give you. Yep, it is a very shitty map. It looks like it was drawn by a blind toddler. Like, it's accurate, but it's just really shit.
So that's where you want to go. And it's just like a wee shitty house drawn.
Yeah. It literally is like got a smiley face on the sun and.
And way all the way down here.
Yep. Linus, make me a survival check with disadvantage because of map quality.
Well, I'm not good at that anyway.
Yeah.
That's a solid roll.
Hilariously enough, a lot of your rolls, if they've not been nat ones, the nat ones are really a killer because you've got reliable talent, don't you? So your minimum you can roll is a 10. So the ones that you actually are good at, you've been rolling natural ones, which doesn't save you either way. Do call me on that, by the way, if I don't, because I have to keep. You guys have to keep a track of your abilities. So.
Reliable talents.
Reliable talent's good. Barbarian gets one later as well, by the way.
Don't worry about that when it comes.
Yep, at level like 18.
And I won't have to worry for a while.
Yep. But yeah. So, yep, the adamant marines just like thunder off. Basically the direction of the road that you were coming. They do move very quickly. Like on foot. And, yeah, what do you guys do now? You have passed the search and you've gotten a bit of information. And met
Well,
someone.
shall we continue onwards?
I'm sorry I'm not that great a map drawer. What I look like some cartographer.
What are our
I'm
food
just going to
supplies
nod
like
and
at the
smile.
moment?
Your food supplies. You guys are eating through them quite quickly. I don't know what
No,
you guys...
us guys aren't. Yule is eating to it.
Yule is also eating through it, but Yule's taking the edge off. I say you guys because remember Linus it takes double rations as well. Yule just takes more than double rations. In fact, what is Yule's negative to you guys' rations? She does have one. She requires... Oh, I didn't actually write the number down. I've got it written. I've got it noted somewhere how much more food someone with hero syndrome needs. With the certain requirement thing that Yule has got, which is taking the edge off, because something is going on with Yule that's keeping her not absolutely destroying your rations. Yule only requires 5 times the normal rations of a normal person.
What was the amount of rations?
Yeah, one of you has got it written down, I believe. It might be Smith.
I know I've got the preservative, which has been added to the overall count. It was like 2 weeks worth of rations from one of the things. Where is it? It was potatoes or something, I think I had.
You do, and you also have got extra rations from that plant, which you'll be taking a bit of the edge off. Which you guys got.
So basically, we have to stop at the next place and stock.
You probably should, yes.
Yeah, that's the reason I asked. Was do we need to stop?
Yeah,
So-
I think you've got a little bit of leeway, but it's always not a bad idea to stop in town and get some more food. Also, because when you're eating in town, you don't actually use the rations for the party, because you can buy stuff from there to eat.
Whilst we're making our way, I'm gonna use commune with nature to see if there's any problem.
Edibles.
Well,
Yeah, which
to
things are you
see if
looking
there's
for?
any.
Can we get tasked with 3 things?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any. Any terrain problems that we could encounter? Any of the really dangerous creatures I know from my book that might be.
Okay, what type of creature are you looking for? Because it is, you've got to specify type, I think.
Guessing. What would be the most dangerous thing that he knows of in that?
In this area, give me a second, I'm actually looking at it again. Are the ones you get to... Okay, you know, you can pick animals, which counts for most magical beasts as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Celestials are the thing on Geddon, so that one's irrelevant. Yeah. Fae are technically identifiable. There are a couple of things which do count as Fae. Fiends, all demonic creatures. Elementals, not common in this area. They do exist, but they're much more in the Warring Kingdoms than around here. Undead could be. This is not an area, so undead are always a possibility.
I think it'd be mostly dangerous terrain and dangerous animals, because obviously he does want to study them, but he will
avoid them if needed.
Yeah.
How far is the range, actually? Because you guys aren't
3 mile.
No, you're not quite on the border. You're not quite that close to the border. So, because you guys are sticking very close to the border, because that's where the road is. So,
Knowledge of the land, 3 miles.
yeah. Yes. With that information, so what was the last one you were looking for? Animals, terrain, and
edible plants or something.
Yeah, not a bad shout. There is... Yeah, because where you are at the moment, there are no particularly dangerous animals in the area, within at least 3 miles of you, because of a rather large army of elite soldiers just walked through, and most things are willing to keep scarce from that.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily everything, but Theris doesn't have the most hostile wildlife. Nothing that could take 1,000 troops, at least. That's more Drawdoor's thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there's nothing super... You do get a few pings, obviously. Like, there's some ghouls in an area nearby. They're, like, fairly close. There's a couple of things. Oh, you would get one interesting one, actually. Because I just rolled it.
Okay.
You would get a monster that should not be in this area, and it's alone, which is weird for the type of creature it is. It's a bit off towards the border, a bit closer to the border than you are. A Hellion is in the area. So that's for a dangerous animal, which I'll get to a Hellion after I give you the rest of the descriptions. For dangerous terrain, there's none. Theris is... this area of Theris, very nice, just very even, like, solid terrain. Honestly, no terrain dangers in 3 miles, in any direction.
Okay.
Edibles, there's a few, honestly. There's a few, like, berry bushes and things around. Enough for... Robbie D4?
Okay.
I'll basically give you numbers. In case. 3 days rations for the full party, including you.
Okay.
Is enough, like, just various edible plants.
Everyone up to rations.
Yeah. More if you want to go and hunt something, essentially. But yeah, a Hellion. So a Hellion, they are distantly related to Griffs, which is the kind of cat bird thing. The best description would be very similar to a griffin, right? But much bigger than a griffin. They are actually of the type of creature that griffins are. They are the largest.
How large?
I believe their size huge. Give me a moment to find my little note on Hellions. There we go, Hellions. Give me a moment. Here we go. Yeah, size huge. They average from 40 to 50 feet long, and have a 90-foot wingspan. So you know how a griffin has the front half of an eagle, the back half of a lion?
Yeah.
Hellions are much larger than them. They have the front half of a phoenix and the back half of a tiger. They are
Cool.
massive beasts. The largest type of what the species that griffins are, that I don't have a classification for them, but it's one of the subsets of chimera, basically. Hellions are the biggest. They're also by far the most aggressive. They are life magic based creatures. They usually live in the Salga Desert, which obviously you guys are very close to right now. They are also the main reason why people don't take small boats out into the Salga Desert. Because Hellions are incredibly fast and tend to attack in prides, and if you're a small boat, they will kill you and devour everyone on board.
You said, what was the back half?
Tiger. But they have the kind of reddish tiger stripes. Imagine, like, full, like, flapped ears, phoenix
Bane.
head. Yep.
I'm really sorry, but I've got to go.
Hey, sure, don't worry. We're going to end soon anyway.
Yeah. All right. Bye to the audience. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Trash Rack
Bye.
is falling asleep.
Alright.
Bye. But yes, they are desert living creatures. They eat pretty much anything. They are very carnivorous. They tend to eat things like orc lions, sand sharks, all that kind of just big animals in the desert. They attack like a swarm of piranhas and rip it to shreds. And they also very commonly know it to smaller boats, which is why you need one of the orc line ships to really get around in the desert safely.
First, me taking that kind of my character. I'm
Yeah.
having to take extra notes here.
Mhm.
Alright, I got my notes.
Cool. You do know some more information, and you can ask me if you want it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. They are super fast. They are very, very not common outside the desert, though, because they use the heat to fly. They produce fire as well, but they set things on fire on the ground, or just superheat the ground beneath them to fly, because they're quite hefty. But it allows them to turn better and be very agile and very fast. So, seeing one out here, very weird.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go and investigate. You know where it is. You've got its location.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna... I would be studying that one from very, very far away, and I wish I did have the mile line seeing
The
thing.
eagle
But,
sight, yeah.
yeah, but was that or the elk, I think?
It
was
is,
it
yeah, it's
not?
the same tier. The utility ability, essentially. Which
Oh.
both fit the character, honestly, so.
Yeah. I'm sure I can find something to help me with elk vision eventually.
Elk vision. Eagle vision.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But you know about it, at least. It would be pretty much on the edge of your 3 miles, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously in the direction of the...
He's
Also-
tempted to study it, but also not.
Also a bit of a bit info. I'll allow it. I'm not entirely sure if it would allow it, but it's pinging on the ground. Which also isn't common, because they very rarely need to land, Hellions.
Mm.
So it's probably either eating something, or maybe injured, or maybe asleep. Because they usually sit on like the big rock pinnacles. They're out in the desert.
Mhm. Maybe if we those troops hadn't disappeared, I would have let them know about that. But they're a bit too far away now. You know, fine.
Mhm.
Because that's the last thing this place needs: a Hellion running around. A bit like the fucking dragon.
Well, I
Not
mean, as
quite
long as
that
it stays out of our way, we stay out of it. So.
It's not as dangerous as a dragon. Usually they attack
Yeah,
with
but-
prides, so. They are big and they are dangerous, though.
Anyone else got anything they want to do whilst we're traveling? I was just using on my.
It's a good bit. You did good. You found a potential danger, and you got the partisan ration. It works.
Might as well use what my character can do to try and help.
Do that. So yeah, would Linus, would you like to do anything? We'll go down this way.
I don't think so. No.
You just want to drive.
We're just gonna move on, aren't we? Yeah.
Okay. Zara,
Yeah.
would Zaria like to do anything before we wrap up?
Not really. There's not really anything that I can think of.
Okay, it's totally
You
fair.
can't go shopping right now. Yeah.
You're in the middle of the road. Okay.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, so you guys basically start up the track to the town. You get there fairly quickly, and we will end it there. Honestly, yeah. You guys did cool.
Ooh.
Mostly it was just to introduce Bob's new character
Nice.
session, honestly. Most of the other major stuff will continue happening, but that one needed to happen.
Oh yeah, I miss Shadow Elf really.
Yeah. It was a cool character.
I want to know how he died.
Axe was
He
usually.
just died,
Honestly.
okay? He just went poof.
I
I
tried
want
to use.
graphic description.
You want the actual description before we go, or shall I
Yeah,
give them
go on.
after stream?
You can give it them before if you like, because they've got to go.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Basically, we all ended up in the fight, and I tried to incite greed on a bunch of them to try and get them, not knowing that they could, and also spouting off things about my patron. And they 5 of them attacked me, which also got to 2 crits.
Yeah, he was
So-
very unlucky. He just got beaten to
I
death.
took a lot of damage.
What did Smith do?
He actually waited for one turn, thinking that it was just a group of bandits.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be, they're kind of undercover,
Yeah.
and they were supposed to be a lot more dangerous than they looked.
Oh, good thing I guess I
But,
wasn't present for this session. Huh.
Honestly, you might have had a much rougher time. I basically allowed you to have the shit kicked out of you, but you survived and did good because you
Yeah.
weren't here.
And because my role for actually do
Oh yeah, you nat one
Hey,
your death.
never mind.
save as well.
also my ability to actually cheat death didn't work, so that didn't trigger, so they got the extra hit that put me down on 2 death saving throws before it came to my roll, which was a nat 1.
So technically, he really died because he technically got 4 failures on his.
Why didn't his gods help him?
Because he didn't have any points.
No point. I didn't have an entertainment point to
Oh,
actually
no.
go, I'm gonna cheat this one.
But when he died, he exploded as well, which is what that big
Oh,
explosion that I told
did they
you
not
about
even
was.
whisper something to him like "game over"?
He got
I
a death
got-
scene, but
I got the game over screen. I chose the actual door that actually kills me.
yeah, you chose Oblivion. Because it was chose
It
two
was-
doors, you chose the dead.
I can say
Because it
that.
was actually
I'll
the
take
one
that
that
for that.
led to my
You don't know.
patron.
Yeah, you don't know the other one.
It was the one that was most tied to death as well, because
You figured.
he wasn't. Out of the checks that I did to see what I thought the door was, I went with that one because it was the one that seemed closest tied to death. Yeah, big explosion because the mark goes bang when you die.
When you die, it goes bang badly.
hmm
And it killed,
It killed a lot of them.
It killed a shit ton of the enemies, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
And between Smith and Yule and Trash Rat keeping them busy, and you doing a lot of work as well, Linus, you guys dealt with the remaining ones.
And didn't get hit by it as well, my explosion, because that would have hurt.
Yeah, none of the party members were close by, so no one got injured.
Mad.
Yeah, I was hoping I wasn't going to tell you to watch the last week's episode because of that happened. Go back and watch it because it was actually quite a cool trip. But yeah, that is how Shadow Elf died. It was a good death.
Yeah, and we also had Smith going, no, that's not true, he's not dead, he's not...
He's coming back. Yeah, Smith was really upset. It was really sad that he wasn't able to make it this session. I couldn't do it justice. But
Yeah.
expect some of that when Smith comes back.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll put it on the list for on the way to work during the week. I think.
But it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Had a character death in one of my campaigns for a while, so it was always fun. People don't die that often.
But
in
it
my
wasn't me.
Yeah, you nearly died previous week.
Oh, I would have been
I
crying.
would have quit. I would have just quit. I wouldn't come back.
Oh,
You
I
would make
came
new
back.
characters,
And
Zara.
I'd make Cav quit too, out of solidarity.
Wow.
I'm not sure he would have, honestly.
I got my death
did.
scene. I got my thingy. See,
You got an ending.
that's
You
why
got
I'm
an
not.
ending to the point. So.
That's why I'm like, characters die. You come back as something different. You come back as something new.
Yeah,
No,
I
Cat
came-
forever.
Yeah, I'm not the I'm not a GM who will just go, "Oh, you're dead, end of story." You will get an ending scene. I do not like when people just go, "Oh, you're dead." That's it. You need something. You've died. It's a character death. It's got to be impactful. And it felt bad enough that Bob's character just died in a random mugging. Essentially, is what happened.
Let's mug him.
More or less, you got just attacked by people with axes, by crazy guys with axes, and just cut to pieces in one round.
Also,
I'm
it
gonna give you
didn't-
something.
Didn't also help that I was antagonizing them with death, and they were like, "Yes,
Bring
bring
it!"
us death."
Yeah, I swear your insight greed hasn't worked out very well most of the time.
It's worked a couple of times. It's used it quite a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, I felt
It
like
was-
you used it a lot. Yeah.
It was an attempt to at least draw enough of the enemy away or distract them long enough for people to do something to them.
Yeah,
Or at
honestly,
least-
it was just unfortunate which
You're not
enemies you
tanky
picked
enough.
it on.
Yeah.
No, it was these
were
enemies are
too-
also immune to mind effects.
Yeah. Super cultists not
They are
interested
crazy
in
people.
magic.
Yep.
This won't work on us. And also the one who's raving about death.
He's like, oh, okay, we don't really care. Also, something really cool happened during the death scene, which you guys get to see. The characters don't know it, but some of the players do. You know the bit, Bob. Because everyone went, what? When it happened.
I can't really pinpoint it in my head
The
right now.
start of the death scene.
Alright. Fair enough.
So do watch that episode. That was episode 22, I believe. So yeah, that is all we got time for today, because I believe Zara and Kath both have to go now.
Yeah.
In a couple of minutes at least. So thank you guys very much for watching. I have chicken curry, so I'm feeling good. I hope you enjoyed the session. And we will be back... when is the next session, actually? It's in November. Oh, November the 5th, my cousin's birthday. Nice.
Bonfire night.
Yeah, there may be a session that time. I'm not 100%. There probably will be. But I just have to check if my cousin's having a birthday party.
No, we have a birthday party to go to
Well, November the 5th.
on the 5th of November.
God damn it.
Okay, so it'll
There's
be
a chance there's no session.
Sorry, but it was supposed to be today.
Tell them to
But
move it to
then-
next week.
We rescheduled it. We
Oh
can't
shit!
because-
Yeah, I know what you're on
Yeah,
about.
because
I was like, who the fuck? And I was like, oh yeah.
their mum isn't back from traveling yet. She won't get back until, I don't know, like the first week of November or something. So that's why we're having to do it that
Tell them
weekend.
to wait a week.
No, it's his birthday tomorrow. I've already made him wait a week. I made him cancel this week because we thought we might have COVID, and they were like,
Well,
okay,
wait
we'll have to
another week.
reschedule next time.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
wait
I
till
have a
January.
birthday party to go to as well.
How fantastic. I might have. I'm not sure, but I might. If there's not, tell them to wait a week. I'll tell you.
We almost wrapped up.
Yeah, I'm not telling him to
See you
rearrange
guys.
his
Have a fantastic
birthday
evening.
again.
Good night.